Welcome back to the Stupidest Podcast. This is your host, Justin Vandeventer, and with me we have the famous TikToker, the orange hat guy, and also that other guy, the bearded, the balded, the Rams fan.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about the orange hat guy for a little bit. Okay,
no, he's not a Rams fan. He's smarter than that.
That's when I found out it was me, because you said the Rams fan, and I'm not really wanting to talk about him right now, though.
Yeah.
It's a sore subject. The last 2 weeks have not been fun.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah, but it's been fun before that, so
They're still a good team.
They're gonna turn it around. We got some good talent that we just acquired, so I'm hoping to get them.
Who'd you guys get?
Yeah, we got Von Miller.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then we got Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, did you? You guys signed Odell?
Yep, we got him, and he played last week. He started he actually started the game. He actually had the very first catch of the game,
Nice.
which was kind of weird. I was not expecting that, but it was fun.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm Justin Rademacher.
And we also have.
What's up, guys? I'm Orange Hat Guy, or Sam Kime, or you can call me whatever you want. It doesn't bother me.
Sweet.
I'm sure your wife has plenty of names.
She sure does.
So
Not even a few minutes ago.
yeah. Nice.
Man, I want to switch up my first question now. I want to know all those names.
Right?
No, what now? Sorry.
I just want to know all those names.
Oh, boy. Gosh, there's so many. There's Asshole.
Oh, that's
a
yep.
popular one.
That's
Nice.
got to be a popular one.
That's when you know she loves
Yeah. There's, Are You Serious? And I always know that's directed right towards me. So I just look up. I'm trained.
So is she saying that your name is serious, and she's asking you are you serious?
But she is.
Nice.
Or what is that smell? Guaranteed that's directed towards me.
That's a good one.
There's a lot.
I like
we
it.
could go on all night about that.
Nice.
Right. Dude, it's good to finally talk to you. I mean, I've been messaging you for a while now.
Definitely. I've been listening to your guys' podcast. It's awesome. Been recommending it to a bunch of people.
Sweet. Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got good stuff.
Dude, I share your TikToks all the time.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Dude, your TikToks are hilarious.
Dude, he sent me a few of them. They're good. I like them.
Thank you. Yeah, some of these people, I watch them, I'll watch their videos, and I get a little jealous because they're doing it out in public. And then sometimes I watch myself making a video, and I just think, what am I doing right now? If anybody saw me doing this, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, but if you saw some of the stuff we do.
Right? Yeah. I know. That's what my hat's off to comedians, because I think I'd freeze up, honestly.
Nah, you'd kill it.
I think you do really good. Just watching the stuff that you've been in,
start farting.
that's part of the comedy.
That's part of the comedy. We do that all the time too.
Yeah, that adds to it.
That's when you put the mic down there so everybody can hear it. You just share that.
I have the your mom's house part mic.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, he's a big Tom and Bert fan.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I was gonna message you the other day. It was probably a couple weeks ago now. But you know that one TikTok that you have with the guy that says it's not gay?
Yeah. Yep.
He was on your mom's house.
Really?
They had him as a guest.
Oh, I think I heard that. I you know what? I did listen to that podcast, and I was like, who is this guy? And I thought, I was thinking maybe that is the guy. I never looked into it. I never
he's
did.
a doctor.
Well, at least I didn't make fun of him. Put a foot in my mouth.
Right? Well, Tom and Christina actually put their foot in their mouth.
Oh, that's right.
Because it was the second time that they had him on. Because the first time, he's not so much a doctor, but a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And he talks about how straight guys will have sex with gay guys, and they're married to women, and how they get through the. He's a relationship.
Okay.
For that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when they called the first time to interview him or whatever, Tom pretended that he was gay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wow. I want to.
He's like, I'm on the road all the time, and I'm just blowing men all the time. I'm just dicks everywhere. I love
Getting
him.
it where
I love
I
him.
can.
I got bruises on my knees right now.
Oh.
He's
Just getting into it.
yeah. Oh, dude, he was just getting terrible. And Christina's like, I just don't think it's really starting to come out more and more in him now, and I'm really thinking that he's starting to go the other way. And he's like, no, I'm not. It's just I'm on the road. It's something that they're there, and
It's just something to do. It's just
Yeah.
another activity.
Yeah, he's like, it's like working out. It's like going to the gym. It's just so much easier.
It's like
I'm just out having fun, baby.
Yeah.
And-
It's not weird.
yeah, just gotta get my reps
Sometimes
And
me and the
Christine-
guys get together and touch tips.
in.
and Christina plays along with it perfect. She's like today, I come home and he's shirtless with his trainer. He's like, yeah, we were just about to have fun. I mean, it's just, and then afterwards they find out he's actually a really nice guy, and I felt horrible about it.
Oh god.
So then
Yeah.
on the second call, he's like, do you mind if we release it? He goes, and the guy was actually really cool. He's like, if you guys would have told me it was a joke, he says, I would have played along.
Yeah.
He goes,
oh man.
yeah. And I was like, Tom goes, I felt horrible because you actually are a really nice guy. And I'm sure there's people out there that are dealing with this as an
actual issue. Yeah.
So, and he was
Yeah.
actually a really cool guy.
It's so. I guess I have a hard time putting myself in that place because I guess I'm not out doing that.
Yeah.
But
So you say.
it's weird to think about that. If that is his job, then there must be a fairly large demand for that kind of.
Yeah, he's
therapist.
making money off of it,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. That's just I don't know what I'd do if I was like in my wife's shoes where
It's probably not so bad for the man. It's got to be really awkward for the wife,
Yeah.
yeah, just be like, so
right?
is it cheating?
Yeah.
Just looking for attention. That's
Yeah.
Right?
all I want.
Wherever you get it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not me. Don't tell anybody. Edit that part out.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
I think I'd rather be lonely. So, all right. Do we want to get into this?
Yeah, we can get into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into the first hour is just gonna be getting to know our guest. So we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions and answer them honestly. You can answer them unhonestly if you want. We don't care as long as you answer any kind of way. So
Perfect.
sweet. Well, do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You can start.
I'll start. Okay. So I'm going to go into it. Sam, I'm going to call you Sam. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sweet. Sam, what do you do for a living?
I am a truck driver. I deliver like seed beans
Okay.
for like sales reps that sell seed. It's pretty boring.
Well, I mean, it allows you to do what you want additionally. And that's what I'm like happy of doing. Like, I know my job, I work at a print ad agency. So I sell ads in newspapers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And well, I don't, I guess, necessarily do it. I'm like the middleman, but
Okay.
it allows me to do my comedy. Like,
Right.
I'm not doing it at work, but it gives me the money to do it on the side.
You're doing it at work too.
I try, but it doesn't go well.
That's the best part. I agree because I see all these people on TikTok that they you hear about them losing their job because of their TikTok account.
That's
And
crazy.
My boss and his fiance, she's the HR lady.
Oh,
And they
Well,
follow me.
that's cool.
great.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have zero problem, and I'm really appreciative of that because I thought about that too. I'm like, oh man,
I'm gonna lose my
what
job.
if they make me delete some? But me and him joke around the same way I joke around, on TikTok. We're both truck drivers, so I guess you got to expect it.
You got to have the similar like sense of humors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yours are hilarious. I fell in love with your TikToks from the first time I saw them. They're freaking great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's it's weird. I was just talking to somebody the other day because somebody messaged me and they said they're a huge fan, and I'm like, that was weird to hear. I'm like, I appreciate it, and I'm like, and then a buddy of mine's like, what? And I'm like, somebody just said they're my fan.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought that would be a thing ever.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
it's,
cool.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Like,
it's crazy. It's neat, but yeah, and then you have people that'll message you and like, or and it, like, I don't know, it's really humbling because you'll comment on somebody's video and they follow you or something. And you don't think anything of it. Like, there's this, I wish I could remember her name, but she we follow each other. We're friends on there, and she's learning how to play guitar. And I commented on one of her videos, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! You sound great." And she was just stoked. I mean, just messaged me and commented, and she's like, I'm starstruck, and I'm like, I appreciate that, but I'm like, I'm a truck driver from Iowa. I am not special. I appreciate it so much that you're excited, but I'm glad you're learning guitar.
yeah, but you're getting big, man.
I guess, I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, you got quite a few followers.
Yeah, I know. It's jumped up. It's weird feeling. I don't know what's going to come of it. I hope something would be neat, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to keep doing what is like authentic to you and what you think is funny, and I feel like it's going to go wherever you want it to go.
I hope so. We'll see. I haven't made a video in a while, and I need to.
Yeah, you got to stay consistent with it. That's what we found out about podcasting. If you don't stay consistent with it, that's when you start losing people.
I know. I get so freaked out because like cancel culture is a huge thing right now, and like things that me and my buddies think are funny, and we're all different ethnic backgrounds. I mean, right. And we'll joke, and it's not even. I referred to like one video idea. I don't want to drop too much in case we drop the video, but my buddy, he's like a brother to me, Sergio. He's Hispanic. It was in my Manscaped commercial.
Yep.
And he was gonna be called a leprechaun in a video. And it was just, and we were thinking about it. We're like, oh my God, what if people try to make it so they think I'm using leprechaun as a code word?
Oh yeah,
Hispanic guy, and we're like, God, what do we do about this? And we've all thought, we're like, yeah, screw it, whatever, let them think that. But then at the same time, I'm like, well, it only takes one, jackass to email TikTok, and then it's
then you
over.
just create another account and you start all over.
I do have a spare one.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because I have been flagged quite a few times for dumb stuff.
Yeah, there's so many sensitive people out there. People tell me all the time, like, aren't you nervous about getting canceled on your podcast? I'm like, how are they going to cancel us? This is ours. They can't do anything to us.
Yeah, see, that'd be great. Cause I don't know if you guys saw my horse video where the lady's rubbing the horse.
Yeah.
And I go out to the barn.
Yeah, in your face.
That one got flagged and taken down, and I got banned for a week.
What?
Yeah.
But the original video's still up.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I'm like, I didn't do anything worse. She was the one tugging off the horse. I mean, Christ, come on. But whatever. Name of the game, I guess.
There's so many sensitive people in today's world.
I know, it's crazy.
Like,
but what do you do?
If you don't like something, change the damn channel.
I know. That's how. Just keep scrolling.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so much crap. Well, and that's another, like, oh my God, like politics.
We don't touch politics. We don't touch religion.
Me either.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't.
I mean, why? It's an app for fun.
The main reason. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
The main reason we don't touch politics or religion is like I tell every comedian. I go, you can do whatever you want. I go, but why are you trying to cut your followers in half?
Even more than half.
Yeah, even more than half, depending on which side you grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I get these comments that make no sense because my videos have zero to do with politics, and I do that on purpose because I don't. That's for other people's channels. I don't want it. I just want to make people laugh.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, and I get it from both sides. I'll get one comment that somebody's like, oh, that's something a Trumpy would do, or you get, oh, that's some liberal bullshit.
Yep.
And you're like, why? And I delete them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to have a weird argument in my comments.
Right.
And I'm just thinking, why?
Exactly.
I'm like, why? I'm like, why are we doing this? I'm like, we can, from both sides, I'm like, both sides of the spectrum here that are arguing, like, you believe it or not, you do have a common ground.
Yeah.
Because I got
We're
followers
supposed to.
from both sides.
Right.
Yeah. Let's.
And apparently they're all laughing at my crap. So you have something in common. And I mean, I don't know why people make their political view their personality. I mean,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
It's not.
And the whole point of our entertainment, like the entertainment that we're trying to do, is like we're trying to get you away from that.
Yeah.
There's enough of that in the world as it
Exactly.
is. Come here to have a good time, relax, and get away from it.
Yep.
Exactly. It's like, take a break. Have
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
Take a time
I
out.
mean, I've got friends that have different political views than me, and some that have same. And it's you can get along.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, anybody listening, you can get along.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Let's have a conversation about it too.
Yeah,
If you want
like
to
a
talk about it,
normal
don't just throw one side. Let's talk both sides.
Yeah.
I
Like,
choose
listen
not
to
to
both
talk
sides,
about
hear
it
what they
at
have
all.
to say. If you don't like it, you don't have to like everything. You know,
Right. Problem is,
I don't like pineapple on pizza. I just don't eat it.
Okay, we need to end this conversation. I'm just kidding.
I'll stick with you, Sam.
I'm just kidding.
I wondered if I'd get a divide there.
So, all right. What do you do for fun other than making hilarious videos, man?
I mostly just, I'm kind of I don't know, a little bit of a backyard mechanic, I guess. I like tinkering on stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a fairly large shop out here at my place, and it's full of crap I should probably throw away, but I don't.
Dude, I saw your
just
car
keep-
lift.
Yeah,
Dude.
everything has been a lifesaver. I just used it today.
Wow.
Changed oil on the wife's
I'm
car.
jealous of that thing.
That's a cool tool to have.
Oh man, I always wanted one. And I was finally, I bit the bullet. I'm like, I gotta get it. And it really wasn't bad. The worst part was putting it together.
Really?
I bet.
I bet that.
I will never do that again. I will pay somebody.
Right?
Yeah. Man.
It was
Yeah, I can't
ridiculously
imagine.
Heavy.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sure that helps with everything that you're trying to do. What'd you have to do to the wife's car?
God. Yeah, you change it on the wife's car. I did
Oh,
tires on my pickup the other day, and it was great. I mean, I love that thing.
Changing tires.
And then if you want to, what's that?
Changing tires would be so much easier.
Oh, it's great. Like part of me wishes I would have got a 2-post one for that, but you know what? As long as it's off the ground, I don't care.
Right?
Yeah, there you
And I
go.
don't have to crawl my big ass around on the floor. I love it.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm not much of a car guy. I don't know if you've heard that part of the podcast, so I don't know exactly what you're talking about when you said the 2 versus 2 post versus 4. I don't even know if that's a good one or a bad one or anything like that.
like yeah, the mine's a 4-post, so basically.
Oh, so that sounds
my lift,
better.
Yeah, well, I like it for so much more because you can. I do a lot of welding too, so like if you're doing exhaust or something, you got
nice.
your wheels aren't hanging, so the suspension's loaded, and you just drive up on. You don't have to measure anything. You just drive up on it, lift it up.
Nice.
Where
Cool.
a 2-post one, you got to swing the arms under and kind of make sure you're in the right spot. Otherwise, you could break stuff.
Car could tip
Yeah.
off.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet that was
seen those
harder to-
videos.
I bet it was harder to put together
Oh,
the
yeah.
4. I bet.
Put the things through the floorboards. Yeah, that would be me. I'd be like, I ain't bending over to look. It's fine.
Yeah, Roddy is not a car guy. I'm more of a car guy. So it's nice when I get
That's fine.
a guest on that is a car guy
Yeah.
because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit here.
Heck yeah.
So
All right, well, sweet. What? So I know you said you're a truck driver. I don't know if that is your career job or not, but my next question is, if you could change your career to be anything you wanted, what would you be?
Anything I wanted.
Anything you wanted.
stripper, huh?
Like
I
I want to
think
be
I would
I
love-
want to be a comedian, but
Oh no, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say I want to be a comedian, but I just need to be funnier.
Well, the good thing is you are one.
So stripper Sam?
Well, I might moonlight that.
I like it.
I'm gonna have free time, but I think I'd like to be an actor, but at the same time, you see what it does to people, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun
to
be an actor.
I could see you like a John Belushi.
Would you want to...
something like that. I'd love to be in funny movies.
I was going to say, would you rather do movies or TV?
Ooh, that's tough. That is tough.
Or commercials.
I'm totally fangirling about Yellowstone right now, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah, you could.
Yellowstone's
a
killer.
Movies or TV, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always thought about that.
Rip.
Yeah, I've always thought about that too, because I think I'd rather I want to be an actor too. Like, I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. But I don't know if I would want to do TV or movies. I think I would want to do movies because then you're kind of switching it up a little bit more frequently. But then, at the same time, like, if you don't get a movie for a while,
well, look at, if you could get something like Charlie Day.
Oh yes, that'd be
always Sunny in Philadelphia. They were on Bert's podcast.
Oh, all of them?
Oh, were they? I haven't checked that out yet.
It wasn't all. It was Charlie and Mac, whatever his name.
Oh,
is.
Rob.
Did he screw up his name?
Yeah. Yes, he did. And they were talking, and he's like, "So what makes you guys keep going? Because they're like on season 17 or something like that."
Yeah, they're up there.
And he's like, I don't know, we just keep doing it. He goes, Charlie's the one that's blown up probably more than all of us. And he goes, he'll go off and do these movies and come back, and he just keeps coming back. He's like, and so that Charlie's like, why wouldn't I? He says, this is ours.
Yeah.
He goes, it's fun to go do the movies and do that other side stuff and all that. But then he says, when I come back here, this is our baby.
Yeah, this is home.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, he says, nobody tells us no. This is all ours. He says, we can get shot down if we get a little crazy with it. But he says, other than that, we have full freedom with this show. And that's why I think we're so big.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good show.
It's amazing.
Man, it's funny.
And that's I think there'd be a lot better shows out there if they gave the comedians the power.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
just don't know if people are fighting for it,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get it either. Like, why are we listening to an executive that his job is not comedy? Why aren't we letting the comedy guys try to
make the decision
on what's funny?
Yeah.
They know what's funny.
Exactly. I've always wondered that with a lot of things. It's all these people, like, how do they get that job? Like, how do you know what I need to do to make people laugh, or like people that sign labels, like, for musicians.
Oh yeah, yep.
So they can't play an instrument, they can't sing, but you're paying them to do something you could do yourself.
Right?
Yeah, yep.
Because there's so many independent artists out there that are,
really good,
it big, not paying anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's too bad it couldn't be like that with acting.
Well,
maybe it can. I don't know.
Nah.
Well, Bert has said many of times, he goes, I've went in and I've done like hosting or whatever and stuff. And he goes, and I'll tell one of my jokes and they're like, that's not going to work. He's like, no, it does work. I've brought it on stage. It works. People love it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that's not going to work.
Or that's not going to work here.
Yeah. And he's like, it will. Like, it's been tested. I've tested it. Trust me, it's going to work. And then they still shoot it down. Like, why are we shooting something down that a guy has brought it out on especially like a guy like Bert.
Yeah.
Those kind of comedians. That's a road dog. He's a road dog.
Yeah.
He's tested that joke out across the country.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't get is like, okay, I love Tom and Bert, but why does Bert, like, there's seriously a lot of people that don't like Bert.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
There are quite a few.
I don't understand. How can you hate that guy?
I don't think a lot of people understand him.
There's a lot of...
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on one side or the other for him, too, which I don't understand. Because, like, I'm not on one side or the other. Like, I like him, but I'm not against him. I'm not, like, his favorite. Like, he's not my favorite. I'm obviously, like, Brian Regan is my favorite, and he's way different he's way different than Bert. But, like, I'm in the middle with Bert. Like, he's, like, I like him, but, yeah. You know what I mean?
So what I've learned is a lot of people don't understand Bert. They don't get him. They think he's nothing but an alcoholic party animal.
Hey, functioning alcoholic.
Functioning.
You got to add that.
Right,
You gotta add
right.
that.
But what people don't really understand is he's also a family guy.
Absolutely.
They don't get that. Like
and like a really good family guy too. I mean,
he's probably one of the few guys that has never cheated. Like he says he's never cheated, and he's one guy that you actually can believe him.
Yeah.
Because not only that, like every other comedian has also said it. Like Bert's not gonna.
Yeah.
Bert never would.
Yeah.
No. And just the fact they said, goes, I wish I could.
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
I
He
could.
goes, believe me, I wish I could. He goes, I would love to cheat. Like I would love to cheat.
Just
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
To be honest, he's luckier than ever to have Leanne.
Oh yeah.
Because to be honest, I think
godsend.
she's what makes that career too.
Oh yeah. There's no other woman in the world that would put up with that.
No, not a chance.
Yeah, you have to have somebody like that in your corner if you're going to have a career like his.
Oh, absolutely. And she's like apparently a lot of behind the scenes like.
Yep. She does all the
paperwork
heavy
crap.
lifting.
Yeah.
Bert's the talent. She's the brains.
Yep.
I want to see their new house they keep talking about.
No, dude, I would love to too. You know, if you've ever, I know you're a big Bert fan, and how he talks about when he first met Joe. He's like, and his anxiety goes. He's like, "All right, Joe, before we do this podcast, I got to meet your dogs. I got to meet your kids. I got to see your." If I ever get on Bert, I'm gonna be the same way. I'm like, "All right, Bert, before we do this, I got to meet your two dogs. I got to pet your dogs, and I got to meet Leanne and."
Do you really not wear underwear?
Yeah, like, I need to see your flip flop line.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I listened to their podcast today, the latest one.
Which one?
Oh my god, I don't know the butt plug one.
Oh, two bears. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, 2 bears. Yeah.
Yeah, Bert brought in sex toys.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Nice.
He was wanting permission from the porn star to use that toy.
Her pocket pussy.
Yes.
Oh, so
So they he went out and bought toys, and I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
Christy Mack.
Yeah, Christy Mack.
Yeah.
It was a molding of her.
of
her
hers.
vagina.
Yeah. Yep.
He's like, I feel like, and they're friends with her now because she's been on their podcast actually. And he's like, I need it. We should probably call Christy to see if we can have permission to fuck this thing.
They should do it live on the podcast.
They were.
Like with video and everything.
Oh, they did have video.
Oh,
not of him fucking.
Yeah,
it, but
I was gonna say
if you actually they do lives.
Oh
where
yeah,
you have to buy them.
Where you got to pay for
and
it.
Yeah.
Shit gets a little on it.
Dang.
Awful.
Yeah, Toms are terrible.
Oh really?
Oh my god, that man is twisted. If he wasn't married, he'd be a full blown serial killer. I have no doubt in my mind.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've only seen his stand up. I have not I've obviously listened to a little bit of the podcast, but
yeah,
not the paid ones.
I
haven't seen any of them.
Sick shit.
Damn.
It's so bad.
Oh.
And the most awful things make him laugh. Like not even like a belly laugh. It's like a like he's super into it.
Yeah.
He's got one tonight.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a YMH live tonight. I
boy.
forgot about that.
Dang.
I bet it's rough.
Oh, I bet it is too. Joe Rogan's going to be on this one tonight.
Oh god.
So is it something that you
need
can
a bucket to watch that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something that you can only watch live, or is it something that?
No, it's a rental.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you can watch it. I think they have it up for like
10 days or something
afterwards.
like that. Once you rent it, I think you can watch it for 10 days.
And then it gets deleted.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I only bought one, and I was like, man, I thought I was gonna puke the whole time. I was laughing, but man, some of that stuff was gross.
Yeah.
And he just laughs.
Oh, and it phases him zero. I mean,
and I, you know what? I was thinking about that. Like, I don't think it's what's happening that makes him laugh. I don't even think he watches the videos. I think he pays attention to the crowd.
Oh, so he's just trying to get the
a good
reaction.
point, because how is he not dry heaving? Like some of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like eyes watering, gagging in the corner. Like,
And
turn it up.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what makes him laugh. I think what makes him laugh is watching other people watch it. And he's like, yeah, you like that?
Oh man, that was a good impersonation. Spot on. Man, yeah, he just goes off on that, and I'm like, good Lord, man.
Oh, I think he enjoys when he gets like random people on, like the other comedians and all that, and he shows them a sick video, and he's like, yeah. Take it in. Take it in.
The poor women. Like, he'll have some sweet girl on there.
Yeah.
Like when Bert was gone or whatever, I think shooting the movie, and he had some lady on there, and he's like, oh, yeah, so you walked your dog today. What do you think of this? And then it's like some dog getting blown up by a fucking grenade.
Oh, my God.
Like, Jesus, man.
Some dude trimming a tree and he loses his arm.
Oh,
I was like, clean cut, huh?
Oh man.
Like, oh, you enjoy flowers? So did this guy, I bet. Check it out.
Right? Oh God.
Oh man.
Don't watch it, lady.
It's the last 10 minutes of the live that you probably want to shut off.
Oh really? Is it just? Yeah. It keeps getting worse and worse till the end.
Yeah, it's the dark.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's their deep dive.
Cut. Yeah.
It's
like
the word of the point.
Dark web for that stuff.
Yeah. And he says this isn't. He goes, "There's shit that we can't put on." He goes,
"What?"
So
he goes,
like, what is it? Like, I almost want to know.
Yeah, like I really would love to see what he can't. Like, there's stuff. The last 10 minutes, you pretty much want to close your eyes through the whole thing.
Yeah, and plug your ears.
Wow.
And so then you go to your mind, you're like, wait a minute, that's not the worst that you've got. Like,
yeah,
he goes, there's stuff that we can't put on. And he goes, like, literally, it probably wouldn't be legal.
They should do like
that people have sent us.
They should do like a movie where it's like only that stuff then, just so people can.
I don't think I'd want to watch it.
No.
I think I'd want to own it, but I don't think I could watch it.
just so you say that you have it.
Yeah, just watch 2 minutes a day for the rest of your life.
I want to own it before it gets banned.
Yeah,
from America,
and then just sell it for millions later on.
Yes.
Yep.
Dude, the money they're probably making off those lives.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's got to be insane.
Oh, it's got to be nuts. Because I mean, they got 1 million followers.
Oh yeah.
And it's $10 a rental.
Yeah, and
wow.
At least
half of them are buying it.
At least half. Yeah.
So that's 5 million right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'd only have to do one episode, and I'd be set for life.
Right.
That's all I'd need. Man, that's a lot of money.
I'm one of those creeps that looks up net worths.
Yeah, so
for some reason.
So am I.
Okay, good. I'm not alone here. And I was looking up Tom's for some reason, and I guess I had like no idea that they were that loaded.
Wow, it really.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be from all this extra stuff.
Which is funny because Bert's not that high.
No, his is really low.
His is like 3 million.
But he spends way more money than I think Tom does.
Yeah. He just reinvests it into himself all the time, I think.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Tom, he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are both really good at that.
Oh yeah.
Bert's a stud at marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's crazy.
Tom will say that, and he goes, "You kill." 90% of Tom's ideas comes probably from Bert.
Yep.
Damn.
Well, I mean, even Bert's like during COVID, the drive-in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
So he could keep working.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And like every comedian was doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, he got that award from Vogue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Comedian creator of our generation or something like that.
Damn.
They only handed out, the last time they handed it out was like 15 years ago.
Jeez.
And Bert got it. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. That had to be a big honor.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know how I'd handle an award like that. I'd be like, I don't deserve this. I don't want to be up here.
I want to go home.
But, yeah.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I didn't want to show up
he was
today,
drunk, so.
but my wife told me I had to.
So
they promised us a dinner. So
yeah.
That's right. I got one of those things. I didn't get the steak. I got chicken.
You're not even talking about the award. You're just like, yeah, I got the chicken.
I said steak.
I don't even
3
show
times.
them. I just have the award under my arm, and I'm like, so I didn't want the chicken, though.
It was still good,
Yeah.
but
I got to get back to my
I
cake.
ate it. I didn't want it.
It's about time for dessert. We got to go get the cake
right.
now.
All right.
That's right.
Let's get that cake
What
out
are we
here.
Better have my face on it.
Yeah. Somebody better be popping out of that son of a bitch.
I want a face cake.
So, all right, man. Since you're a comedian fan, what comedian's career would you love to have?
Ooh. Which comedian's career would I love to have? You know what? I know we were just talking about him, but I'd probably have to just say Bert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he gets to travel. He travels around with so many people, and I hang out with my buddies any chance I get, and where he just takes them with him.
Yeah.
And he's having a blast. I don't think I'd drink as much as he was drinking, but I definitely hang out. I mean, you're hanging out with your buddies.
Yep.
And then you go out and make money.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good
perfect
living.
life.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about your question because we talked about the questions a little bit beforehand, and there's a guy that lives very similar, Nick Swartzen. I was listening to him on a podcast one time.
He's sober now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he has literally just brought people to Hawaii with him, like just because he was going, and he's like, well, I don't like, and
I
they're
don't want
like,
to be alone.
yeah, I don't want to be alone, and they're like, well, I can't afford that. He's like, I didn't ask you. I'm just come with me. Like, that's all I want. Yeah, and he just bought everything.
He's sober right now. I wonder if he still is, but I mean, at least last I heard.
Yeah.
Because he almost died.
I hope
Really?
so. He was bad for a while.
Dude, he was real bad. He made Bert look sober.
Right, yeah. I don't remember where I saw or what I saw him on, but I was like, gee. I think it might have been Something's Burning or something like that, and he was looking... No, I think he was sober there. I don't remember. It was something.
Dude, that's a show I wish they'd bring back with Bert. Something Burning.
Yeah. That show's awesome.
Yeah. COVID now, I don't think that...
Yeah, Nick Sorton, he's a Minnesota native, isn't he?
Yep. Yes, he is.
Nice. Where from? Like, near you guys? Or?
I think he's from Duluth, isn't he?
I'm not 100% sure, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just know he's from the state of Minnesota, so I just assumed he was like towards the cities because I know he's a huge Vikings fan.
Yeah, huge Vikings.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I remember he was talking about having to meet Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yep. Because he didn't want to.
No, he didn't.
He didn't want to be friends with him, and now he's friends with him.
Yep.
It's conflicted.
Yep.
I can't talk to you in public.
You're an enemy.
Well, it's crazy because every time the Packers are in Minneapolis, he always buys Nick Swartzen tickets now. He just gives him tickets. And so he's like, well, I'm a Vikings fan, so he's going to cheer for the Vikings, but he's like, you're buying these tickets for me. Like,
and he can't turn them down because they're great tickets.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I was just going to say, those are going to be amazing tickets.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not turning down Aaron Rodgers tickets.
Did you see what?
Hell no.
Did you see what Tampa Bay did to Love when Green Bay went down to Florida?
Mm-mm.
So Rodgers was out,
Yep.
And so that Love quarterback that they drafted, he got to play. Your family automatically gets tickets, but when you're away, the away team decides where they sit.
Oh.
They put them in the nosebleeds.
I was just about to say, did they
tip
put him
top?
all the
His
way
mom and his girlfriend or wife or whatever are at the worst seats in the stadium.
That's awesome.
I felt so first game of his career, quarterback, and his mom's got to watch from the nosebleeds.
Oh man, I like that. That's funny.
It's so mean. No,
it's so awful.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it's funny.
It's funny
it didn't
because
happen to me.
Well, I think it's funny because they are gonna get good tickets eventually.
Yeah.
So on their very first game,
sure.
You gotta give them bad ones. Like they're free. Come on, like take a joke.
Can you imagine what they're thinking? Like, oh, we're gonna sit in a box, and then they're up in those just crap seats, there's dried puke in the next to
some shirtless drunk dude sitting next to him.
Yeah, he's all painted up.
Yeah.
What are you guys? What are you Packer fans doing up here? Here, have a beer, Mom.
Yeah, dumps it on her head.
Yeah. Oh God.
I got oh shoot, I lost where I was. I was so into the conversation. Okay, so my next question for you is, what skill do you possess that not a lot of people know about?
Oh, geez. What skill? That's a good question.
Yeah,
That I'm not sure of.
it's tough. I don't even remember how did I answer that when. Because we've talked about this on the podcast before, and I don't even remember how I did.
I know I was a singer, and you.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know if I have any skills.
Well, I mean, you're funny. Like you got your videos. You got.
Yeah, he obviously can drive.
You know more about cars than I do.
Drive.
Yeah.
I can drive straight lines sometimes.
Well, you don't want to drive straight lines all the time because then what about curves and stuff? You're not gonna.
That's true. Well, it can get sketchy. It can. Sometimes you think about just going straight. Well, that's a different story. Anyway,
we had this conversation off air earlier.
That's an off the record one. Gosh, I.
Can you like knit or something?
I cannot knit.
No, I was just throwing something there. You've tried?
What?
You have tried?
I have tried. When I was a kid, my mom tried showing me how. I think it was either knit or crochet. I don't know the difference.
I don't either.
But it didn't pan out.
Oh,
I was good at it. My grandma showed me.
I just couldn't do it. Like, I got like a good little stretch of it going.
Nice.
And then my problem was going down from there.
Oh, to the next row.
And I was like, how do you make a sleeve?
Oh.
How would you join this together?
Because you got to do two.
Yeah. You just do this. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I probably got impatient and just said, I don't want to learn. I think that not a lot of people know, probably I can play guitar.
Oh, there you
go.
Nice.
I was in a band in high school.
What was your band called?
I was, Burden of Shadows. Yep, it was that era.
I like that name.
That is a good name.
I like that.
The emo era.
Yeah, I saw some of your pics.
Yeah.
Dude, I was envisioning like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Just kidding.
That's coming next.
That's coming next.
Put on a full-blown adult overweight boy band from Iowa.
Burning Shadows as a comeback.
Fat with a PH.
I like that. That's good. Trans fat with a PH.
It would just be a series of wheezing and coughing into a mic, doing some sick dance moves.
And you're trying to do like screaming music, but you're just like.
Everybody's like, Jesus Christ, are they gonna make it? We got fans blowing on us, not for sexy effect. It's just to keep us from passing.
Yeah.
Why do all these overweight, middle-aged guys have frosted tips and conch shell necklaces?
Oh my God! I remember there's this guy I used to work with. He wore the I don't even know what the brand of the pants are. I'm not stylish, I guess. But they had like rhinestone crosses on the pockets.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep,
Rockstar.
I don't know what the brand is either, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, we worked in a welding shop,
and he's wearing
these all the time. And this dude was like,
"Get your bedazzled ass out of here!"
What's that?
Get your bedazzled ass out of here!
Oh my God! Well, and he could have been my dad. I mean, that's how old this guy was. And he'd wear polos with popped collars.
Oh, Jesus.
And I hope he does. He's going to know if he listens to this exactly what I'm talking shit about. But we'd come in wearing these fucking jeans. And I'm like, oh my God, man. What are you doing? And he's just like, what? He's like, my wife bought them for me. I'm like, there's no way your wife, unless she is 21 years of age, bought you those jeans.
Good for you if she is.
I've met your wife.
Yeah?
I was like, I've met your wife. That she didn't buy those. You bought those.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. And then his son started there. And he was embarrassed by the jeans.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, I don't know why my dad wears those stupid jeans. I'm like, you said your mom bought them. There's no way.
No.
She hates them too.
That's funny.
Midlife crisis right there.
Yeah, it was extreme. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh.
That's too bad.
It takes all kinds, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's worse ways of doing it, right? He's just wearing
That's very
jeans.
true.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for mine.
Me either. I can't wait for yours is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not mine. I don't want mine.
You know I'm going big. I'm going way big on mine.
I'm just afraid I won't be able to recover from mine, like, financially.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Just be like, so I made a big purchase. First of all, I think I'd be afraid to come home with whatever I did.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like, I made a big purchase. I'd like to call it an investment.
It's a
I may have
yacht.
screwed up. I don't know.
Honey, I bought Elon Musk's rocket.
I bought chunks of his rocket. I'm going to sell them and break them apart and sell them.
I'm going to be we're going to the moon tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to rebuild it. I've got gorilla tape.
Yes. Flex tape too.
Yeah.
Flex tape's going to fix
I got
everything.
the Flex Seal.
That's right.
We're good.
And Flex Seal.
Worst comes to worst, we got a boat.
That's right. I cut a boat in half. Oh my God. I love that commercial. Like, every time I see it, I giggle like an idiot.
Yeah, that guy's
do too.
awesome.
I love
Oh
it.
my God. I'm just so proud.
I'm
I
like,
cut a boat in half.
I look at it, I'm
You
like,
did.
give me that thing. Let me test it out, all right?
Let me check that thing out.
Yeah.
I feel like he had way more fun cutting the boat in half than he did actually fixing it.
He was so happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I'm
like,
so happy.
I cut it in half. Oh, and we fixed it.
Well, did you see the one where they did the Flex Seal with the screen door on the
Yeah.
bottom of a boat?
Yep.
That one made me laugh too, because I think I'd want to try to open it. Just see what happens. I mean, I know what's going to happen, but I want to find out for
Yeah.
myself.
How fast are you going to sink? Let's figure this out.
Yeah, let's see if we can, how fast can we go? I'm going to open the door,
Right?
and let's just see what happens.
It's just
Plus, I don't think that screen door is going to keep the mosquitoes out anymore. I know it's got the Flex Seal on it, so it'll keep them out, like coming out from the bottom. But you're going to be out in the open. You're just
This is true.
you just ruined that whole point of that door.
right.
You have a solid point.
All right, man. What would you say is your biggest motivation in life?
Probably my kids,
Yeah.
for sure. They've definitely made me grow up. Like, I remember before I had kids, I thought, like, you know, we had kids pretty young. My oldest was born when I was like 21, 22. And I remember saying, oh, I got everything figured out. And then we had him, and I'm like, oh my God.
I don't have shit figured out.
So I was like, I don't know what to do. We were so broke. We didn't have, a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. I mean, nothing. And we got this little kid, and I just remember thinking, like, I have to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have two, or, then we had another one. I'm like, yeah, I really got to step up my game here. And then three, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I
Dang.
gotta really figure this out.
Yeah.
So you got
So
two.
I'm working on it.
You got
I'm
two
working
kids?
on it.
You have two kids?
Okay. Yep, 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl.
Oh, nice.
That's 3 more than me. 1 or 2 more than
I'll get
him.
you pregnant.
I'll get you.
Oh.
I mean,
I'll watch, I guess.
I mean, hey, I got 2 hands. All right.
Anything to add subscribers, I guess.
yeah.
Get on in here.
This is not the way I wanted this show to go.
Well-
but, well,
Well, this is crazy. You guys already
It was
answered.
Manscaped that started it.
Nice. Yep. You guys already answered my question, though.
what was your question?
My next question is, what's your dream vacation? And that's my dream vacation.
Right?
Wherever you're headed. all
Just,
right?
just Sam between us, downhill
Yeah.
skiing.
Yeah.
Woke up, my arms are super worn out. I don't know what happened. Yeah, your eyes were open too.
Yeah,
Chuck. You were awake the whole time.
Come home, your wife's like, "What are all these stains?" It's the last time you're doing the podcast.
Yeah, you can't hang out with those guys. Guys, my wife said I can't hang out with you anymore
That's funny.
because we do homosexual things and we're not supposed to do that.
According to that doctor, it's not gay.
Yeah,
That's
there you
true.
go.
That's true. I'm just thirsty for touch, you know?
Your one video, we say that at work all the time. What? It's not gay. It's not gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
We say it all the time at work. Anytime something gay comes over, what? It's not gay. It's not gay.
Well, the two buddies that were in the, you could hear them, I guess.
Yeah.
They had no idea. I just played the sound, and I just look at them, and they're both like, no.
That's funny.
Oh,
they're used to my crap, though.
That's got to be my favorite video one of them at least.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. I know I haven't watched all of them, but Justin Vandy sent me a bunch of them, and that was one of my faves.
Yeah, we're trying to get Roddy onto TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not a TikTok guy, so that's why I like am really interested about our topic hour, because I want to get to know a little bit more about it, and so I feel like you're gonna teach me a lot today.
I will try. I am not an expert. I'm riding on the coattails of pure luck.
Okay.
Because I've had people. Well, we'll get into it when we get there.
Yeah.
The other one I like of yours is tell me your age and something that you can't do. 33 and can't fill a Magnum condom.
Yeah.
Still can't.
Yeah.
Still can't.
Dang, you're working on it.
You'll
though,
get
right?
there though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean,
You didn't
bring items.
You didn't specify what you're filling it with, though. So technically, maybe you could.
Hey.
This is true. Have you ever unrolled one of those bad boys? You do whatever you want with that thing. I mean, if it's a warm summer night, you could sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, this is comfy cozy.
If anybody listening
Parachute.
wears one of those on the regular, hats off to you, sir. I don't know how you walk, if you have to use a skateboard to pull that thing around the yard. But goodness.
Get a wheelbarrow.
No,
I still
terrifying.
I still think of 40-year-old virgin when he sticks his arm through
Yeah.
it. He's like, what? Like, really? Like, what?
They're crazy.
Oh.
Like, I'm in my 30s, and like we got a hold of one, and me and my buddies were just putting air into it, and it was ridiculous. And I'm a full-grown child, but I mean, it's crazy what you can do with that.
That might have to be on one of your next videos if you want to.
That's what your next video should be.
Yeah.
Just you and your buddies playing with Magnum condoms.
We should be like, dude, we're stress testing magnums today.
Yeah.
Now they're junk. Trust me, that wouldn't stress it out at all.
At the end, you just have one of your buddies with balloon animals.
Yeah.
A goose.
Oh, shoot.
That's awesome. All right, so my next question actually was, what is your dream vacation?
Dream vacation. Oh, so many good choices. I'd have to say, probably, and it's going to sound lame, but Maine.
Ooh, that doesn't sound lame at all.
A little lobster action, huh?
Yeah.
It's just, it's going to sound stupid too. I used to watch a show.
That does sound stupid.
Down East Dickering.
Oh, I've seen that
about
show.
These guys that would they bartered, and apparently they called that dickering. That's how they roped me into the show. I thought it was something totally different.
Yeah, you thought it was something else. What did you think it was about? Just kidding.
Nothing.
The girls never
Bartering.
came. Yeah. The girls just never came.
They never showed up. Thank God. Anyway, no,
I kept watching.
Yeah, I wasn't going to turn it off. I mean, they might show up later.
Right?
But they didn't have jobs. They just bartered for everything. Like the one day the guy's like, and they were redneck as hell. I mean, these guys were, they lived in the trees.
Yeah, they definitely dated their sister once or twice.
Probably. I mean, they were pretty rough. But the guy's just like, I'm looking for a snowmobile for my son, so we're going to get us one today. Like, okay, well, what are we doing today? And he'd find I found this piece of crap trailer. I'm going to trade it to Clem down the road for this piece of crap wood burner. And somehow he'd trade up to a snowmobile by the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was I remember
I
that
like
show. It was actually pretty good.
It was. I was addicted, but just the scenery there, like some of the stuff looked pretty rough, but man, it just looked like a neat place to just check out, and pretty chill. I mean, if you can get away with living there, just bartering stuff,
Yeah.
seems like it'd be pretty relaxing.
Yeah. Imagine like the cost of living must not be terrible unless you're a really good barter, and I guess that changes
Yeah.
things. But,
Right.
I don't know. I guess they never did show their houses. I don't know. But I mean, I live in a wood shack. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't need much either.
The seafood
No.
there. The seafood there is probably amazing too.
Oh, I bet it's so good.
Mm.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. I don't know. You guys, maybe you can answer it. You ever gone to a restaurant and they offer seafood and it's definitely not a fish from around here? And they call it fresh caught today.
Yeah.
Right.
How the hell does that happen?
Yeah.
Like,
From what pond did you find this?
Yeah. Where
What
was
do you got
this?
back there?
Yeah.
Yes. And did you call the DNR? Because
Yeah.
I think they should know.
Yeah. Something illegal's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not. You found calamari in that pond back there?
In Minnesota. Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
the
that's a
whale?
shit
Where's the
pond.
whale tail?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a dredge ditch, sir. No octopus in there.
Right. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah, I
point.
live
I guess
in the middle of the United States, so I'm afraid of seafood here because
It's got to travel a long ways.
I know it scares the hell out of me. I'm like, oh, no. Unless I caught it,
Yeah.
right.
I don't know. We have gas station sushi here. That's a thing.
Oh,
yeah, we do too.
We do too. I don't eat that sushi, but I will eat some sushi for sure.
See, I've never had sushi.
Yeah.
Really?
Never had it. I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, Roddy loves it.
Ooh.
I'm not a big fan. He keeps
Yep.
about once every 5 years he gets me to try it.
Not good.
I'm not a fan.
Ooh, you got to eat it
No.
with eel sauce. That stuff is
Is
so.
it a
I'm not
taste
gonna-
or a texture thing for you?
It's a texture thing for me.
Texture. Okay.
But
That makes sense. A lot of people are that way.
The older I'm getting, the more it's starting to look good to me, though.
Dude, I've been.
So I think,
I know.
I think it's time that maybe I try it again.
Nah.
That's where like I see it and I'm like, ew, raw fish. And then my buddies, they all love it and they're like, no, we got to go to Ninja whatever. I don't know what it's called, and go have sushi. And I'm like, I just feel like I am going to have to shit like a maniac on the way home.
That's the other
Because we
thing.
live in the middle of nowhere
Mm.
and we're a solid hour and a half from anything big.
Oh, so you
So-
have a long drive before you got back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep
I
that.
really don't want to be the.
I like that you
the
plan
next-
your life around your shits like I do.
Oh, dude, you have to. I mean, it's terrible. It's bad
Right.
when you get older, man.
Oh, dude. I'm a landscaper, and every time, what do you guys want for lunch? I'm like, T-Bill. I'm like, I'll go to T-Bill. That's fine. Just know that I'm going to disappear like within 20 minutes afterwards.
Now, do they bring like a porta potty to you, or do you?
No, I'm the boss, so I get to just take the truck wherever.
Hell yeah, too. I'd be bad. I can't be trusted with responsibility like that. I'd be like, I got something important to do, and then I'm in a park napping.
Yeah.
Right? Where did you go for 5 hours?
Don't worry about it.
Right?
I got the job done. That's all that matters, right?
Like, if you must know, I had to poop. And I took a glorious nap.
In the
and then I was
shitter.
hungry again.
Yeah.
Almost made it back, and I had to poop again.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Yeah, I couldn't be trusted. No. Unless somebody's looking to hire me on as a boss that's listening.
There you go. Well, we're actually going to upload your resume to our
Yep,
website.
Yep, we got you covered, man.
It'll be a short resume.
Hey, he's hilarious.
Drove truck
Check
and
out his
welded.
videos. Check out his video.
Yeah.
So
Don't make me delete my videos if you hire me.
I'm in with HR right now where I'm at. So
Yeah.
if you're cool.
Yeah, the HR's pretty cool. I've known her forever.
So, all right, man. What is your dream car? Because I've seen your videos where you're making the little race car.
Oh yeah, that car is not. It's got a turbo and nitrous on it now. I'm gonna have to update everybody on that.
Oh, dang!
I'm
It's
excited.
so cobbled together. It's but my dream car would definitely be probably I'd have to say a 70 Super B
Ooh.
for sure.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds neat.
Dodge.
And it's got to be like that hunter green that they came in.
Oh yeah, with the black fin.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep, that would have to be my dream car.
You'd like it if you saw it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, they're awesome cars.
I'll look it up.
But yeah, that Buick that we're building for that cheap car competition,
Mm-hmm.
it's, I've got I originally just had the nitrous on it, and I was like, oh, I'm done. But of course, nobody else had their cars done. So I started talking to buddies, and the one, he's fixing up his pickup, and he had a turbo off of his 24-valve Cummins just sitting there because he's going to put a new one on it. Like, well, and we struck a deal on that, so now it's got a turbo on it, just cobbled on there. Like the way the exhaust was ran allowed me to run a pipe up to mount that turbo too. It's so janky, but by God, she spools. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like it's gonna run cool.
Dude, I gotta get you some I gotta get you some stickers too for that car.
Heck yeah, we'll put some stickers on it. Put the podcast name on there.
Right.
I'll make a video on it because I gotta update people because I've had a couple people ask me about it, and I'm like, yeah, we were supposed to run them this fall, but nobody else got their cars done.
Mm.
Probably because they're too busy helping me with mine. I can't fault them.
That's funny.
Yeah, that Buick's looking pretty sweet, dude. I definitely want to see some videos of this nitrous and.
Oh yeah, it's interesting to say the least. It's the '97 Buick LeSabre, just a 3800 V6, but it's got an 80 shot of nitrous and a turbo off a Cummins pickup.
Jesus, this is gonna be so.
Probably gonna grenade it.
When are you guys gonna race?
Well, it's supposed to be fall time, but I think we're just gonna shoot for spring now.
Nice.
Unfortunately, unless we can get it, that one warm day in January that everybody's ready.
Yeah.
We'll try for that, but I don't know. The tough part's going to be getting everybody on the same schedule. They'll probably have to be springtime.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a disc golf thing going with just me and him.
It is so hard.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that in the spring or in the fall, and now we're pushing it either to winter or spring now.
It kind of sucks that, it'd have to be a big area, I guess. But it kind of sucks there's no, indoor stuff for that. Or maybe there is, I guess. I'm not super versed on that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, for disc golf, there you could find places indoors, but most of them are, just putting areas. Outdoors, outdoors is the main part of it. I'll play all winter, but there's a lot of players that won't play in the winter. You got to use, ribbons and stuff like that on your discs, and it just doesn't fly the same. But I'm down to do it if he is.
Dude, I'll play in the winter. I think I have a better... I think my chances are higher in the wintertime against you than I would be in the summer.
Discs easier.
Yeah, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to run to the restroom.
Okay.
I'll let Roddy ask his last question.
We already asked a question, so he's got questions for us. I'll see if he's got a question just for me.
All right.
And then we'll go from there. He's got to go to the bathroom, so we're going to take a little break for him. But we're still on. Yeah, we're still on.
It'll be the same question for both of you, so no biggie.
Oh, sweet. Well, then that's awesome, because then I'll answer it quick, and then when he gets back, he can answer his portion of it. So we just got done with the hour talking about just kind of getting to know you first. Now we're going to get, if you have any questions for us, 1, 2, 3, 4, however many questions you want to ask, and then we'll get into the topic hour from there. So what questions you got?
Okay, first one. What would you say, even if it's far-fetched or, however you want to think of it. What is your ultimate 10-year plan?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm probably gonna have to go a little far fetched with it, just because I have a lot of big dreams, and I would love to see them come to fruition.
Nothing wrong with that.
So for 10 years, so I'm 31 now. So before I turn 41 or 42, I would love, because obviously you know that I want to do some comedy. I'm actually switching it up a little bit. I still want to do comedy, but I'm actually putting all of my jokes into a book right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm actually typing them all up as we speak. Not right as we speak, but I'm currently working on the book, and I'm going to be talking to at least one publisher just to kind of see what it's like. Because my grandma has actually published 2 books, and she's actually publishing her 3rd book, children's book, called Wally Walnut.
Huh.
And so
That's awesome.
so she was talking to me about the publishing process and like her company and all this stuff. And it really got me thinking. I mean, I've thought about it for a while just because like my jokes are really short and like not all of them really go with stand-up comedy. And so I feel like a lot of the ones that I don't do for stand-up, the ones that are just like better written out or written, that you can read, I'm going to put into the joke book and just go from there. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah, so I think my 10-year plan would be to have that published, and like starting to sell that and maybe going around talking about that. I'd love to do stand-up. I would love to eventually get into acting, I feel. I don't necessarily need that to be my career. I would love comedy more to be my career, whether that be the book, do stand-up, do videos, do podcasts, like anything like that. I want to see where all of that goes. So,
what about your porn?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, that is obviously going to be a thing very soon.
Well, I don't think any of that sounds far-fetched, man. I think you could achieve it pretty easy.
Yeah, so that's my 10-year goal is to at least go along with what I have going on now. I don't feel like there's anything else that I really want to pursue more, is just doing all this stuff. So,
heck yeah, that's awesome.
All right, I missed it. What was the question?
What is, even if you think it's far-fetched or not, either way, what is your 10-year plan?
Retirement.
Dang.
No.
Awesome answer.
No, 10-year plan. I'd love the comedy career to take off. Definitely gonna have to work at it a lot harder than what we have been lately, but
Yeah.
COVID really put a damper on everything.
Yep.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, everything was shut down. You couldn't do anything.
Well, not just that, is just for me at least for comedy with COVID is obviously I want to get out there and I want to like put the jokes out there and I want to like have people forget about it for a little while. But like at the same time, like I've been listening to podcasts and stuff, and there are comedians that aren't really doing it yet because they don't feel like it's a time to joke right now. Like I don't know if that's really the case for me, but like sometimes I do have that feeling where I'm just like, I'm not feeling funny and I don't want to go out if I'm not feeling funny, you know?
I think I think laughter is what's going to get us out of this, though.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I know it helps me listening to other comedians, but like, I don't want to feel how I feel and be on stage, you know? Like I'd rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess, if you're not feeling up to it or, in the mood.
Yeah.
To do it, then absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't want to stand
right.
Be in a room if I didn't want to be in the room,
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know. I guess I'm not sure. Like you said, the comedians saying it's not a time to joke. I don't know if I agree with them on that.
Yeah,
right.
there are like I get it from like I guess I kind of get it and kind of don't get it because I do want comedians to be out there and joking around and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
because you need that. But like I think the way that they're saying it is that they don't want to joke around. Like they're kind of like what I'm saying is like they're not feeling it, so they don't want to.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what they're I think getting at.
Well, 90% of comedians have a lot of mental problems too, so
yeah, there are.
They're still probably fixing themselves right now after this lockup.
Yeah,
it's like I can joke about anything. Like if my phone was ever bugged, like it's been a long running joke with me and my buddy Andrew. We talk to each other. We're both truck drivers. We talk every day, like all day on the phone.
That's
and
cute.
After we say some just messed up things sometimes,
Yeah.
and we get done cackling to each other, like, just kidding, NSA. Don't come after us.
Just kidding.
If my phone was ever bugged and they listened to me, they'd probably haul me off. There's something clinically wrong with this man.
We're gonna have to take this guy out of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff. I can't even remember. Like, it's so gross. There was one yesterday. We were crying. We're in different states, crying, laughing on the phone because he was talking. It was. I don't even know if I should bring it up.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. You can say whatever you feel comfortable.
It's more your audience, so whatever they feel comfortable with. But he was talking about anal or something, joking around about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I don't, just the way he said it, he said, well, all she's got to do is just rip a creamy fart. And he was like a talk show host saying it. And I spit my water everywhere.
Oh, nice.
And we cackled for probably 20 minutes. And I'm like, you're such a sick bastard. And he's like, just kidding, I say, kinda.
Kinda. I like
Nice.
that little kinda after.
God. Yeah, some of it gets way worse than that.
Oh, I can imagine.
So much worse.
That's freaking great. It's good that you have that kind of a friendship, though.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta be able to joke around about stuff every now and then.
Well, he brought it up one time, this is a couple years back, about doing a podcast where if we could just record ourselves in the truck and record our phone calls and have someone like
It's possible.
match them back together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is a horrible idea. Because what he's saying, I'm like,
That'd
we
be a
say
great
some
idea.
shit, man. It would be bad.
You get a catchy
we'd be the
name,
most famous
that thing
people
could take off.
Oh, maybe, or we could catch charges for some.
Well, I didn't say that. But...
or you could talk to Tom Segura and just get on his paid
Yeah,
one,
right?
right?
That's true. I mean, some of the stuff that comes out of I've said some pretty off the wall stuff, but my buddy, good Lord, he has said some things that I'm like, good God, man. He's like,
yeah, come ride in my truck
yeah,
sometime.
but I probably should have stayed in my head thought, huh?
Some of the shit that comes out in my work truck is it'll scare kids out of there.
That would be fun for you get a new guy and mess with him a little bit.
Oh yeah. There's one guy that rides with me that's on my crew. We've been working together for like 6 years now. And there's been times where we get a new kid to come join us, and after 2 days he's like, I can't ride with those two anymore. Why not? The things they ask, the things they talk about. I can't do it anymore.
They make me answer questions and I don't like it.
I don't want to answer another question.
We had one kid that said that had to leave early or whatever because he had a date or whatever, and he just said, I'm going out to dinner with one of my friends. And I find out that he had a date, and I'm like, hey, why didn't you tell us that you had a date? He's like, because I didn't want your guys' kind of questions at me. Because I didn't want you guys to ask me anything. I didn't want to.
I don't want to answer anything.
And I'm like, we're doing good.
We're breaking them. It's going to be a mess in a week. Usually bring out the classic fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
For real. I love that game.
Me too.
When I play with a couple buddies, they're always like, why do you got to go there? Why can't it just be a fun game?
Yeah.
You got to take it all the way there. Like, why is it always mom, dad, grandma? That's not cool.
And why do you got to start with that? Why can't you start with the easy ones?
Yeah. Like, ask me. I'll answer it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So anyways, to answer your question for me, podcasting, I would love for this to be a career for 10 years in the next 10 years. If I could quit my other job and just do this for the rest of my life, that would be awesome.
Well, it sounds like you guys are off to a good start, though. I mean, your numbers.
Yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely, climbing.
Hell yeah.
And I would love to be in a movie or a TV show.
Hell yeah, that'd be a blast.
I mean, and to be honest, I wouldn't even want a career out of that. If I can make this a career, I would love to just have this as a career, and then just doing spots. And even if we can go out and do a show together here and there, it'd be so awesome. But if
yeah, even just to get your name out there, just to get your podcast out there, you know.
Yep. Because I mean, I enjoy this. Sitting down with one of my best buddies talking is the greatest time ever.
Yeah. And if we could do this traveling around, like that'd be cool to do live shows and stuff like that too.
Be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Live shows would be a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys would obviously be more comfortable at it than I would. Like I said, you're up and fart.
You're doing good. I really think you'd be really good at this.
I'd try it.
So.
Sweet. Did you have any other questions for us?
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
He's gonna go first.
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Vandy.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. I like it.
Mom, dad, grandma.
Oh, it is that question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, dad, grandma. Ooh.
Yeah, you be thinking.
Dude, this is so wrong.
It's so wrong. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go first.
Okay.
All right. Well, damn.
I don't know how to answer it either. That's a
Mm-hmm.
toughie.
Tough. It's hard.
We should have talked about this prior to the podcast.
I offered.
I know.
I
like the surprise though.
I think I got it. All right.
Okay. There's no wrong answer either.
There's not. And I'm gonna
no judgment here.
I'm gonna go with sorry, Dad, you're dying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say fuck grandma, marry mom.
Okay.
And I say fuck grandma, and here's the reason why I say fuck grandma, because that story probably is not going to be around for that much longer.
Oh, there you go.
It'll die quickly.
Yep.
And no one has to find out.
Right, exactly.
People are probably going to know about your mom and you getting married. That might be weird. But, I mean, with that
it might boost our numbers, though.
Yeah?
That's very true.
I mean, it might be a national news, so boom.
Maybe it's something you need to talk to her about.
this might have to be a real thing now.
Mom, I need your help. Hear me out.
It's going to sound weird at first.
I have an idea.
Let me finish the whole sentence, Mom. Before you interrupt.
Yeah. And sorry, I also have to inform you that Dad is going to be killed.
Yeah. And we don't want to talk about your mom.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to go. I think my dad's gonna have to die too, because I don't want my mom or my grandma to die.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go the opposite though. I think I'm gonna marry grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your mom.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do that way, because then after it, like you kind of were saying, like it's not gonna be as long, and I'd rather not be married as long, because then I can.
Man, you kill off your dad, there goes 90% of our comments on our posts.
I know. I know it.
Now, if they hear that question, what are they gonna think?
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't know. I don't want them to listen to this one. I'm pretty sure they might. But
Thanksgiving's gonna be awkward this year.
Yeah, Dad, I do apologize. It's not anything personal. I just I don't want to kill either of them. I don't want to kill you. That's an important point that I'm making. I don't want to do it, but I have to in this scenario.
And the thing is, I think I'm safer than you, because I think your family actually listens to the podcast.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't listen to it very much.
Yeah, my dad is going to listen for sure.
Yeah.
So I do apologize, Dad. I love you. And
he's a dad. He'll understand.
Yeah, I love you to death, literally. But
thanks for that question.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
I love it.
Yeah,
hey, I asked for full throttle.
You sure did. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it. I'm throwing it out there.
I like it.
That was good.
It a lot. That's definitely one we haven't asked before.
No, we might have to do some more of these.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, shit. I mean, if you guys have any, ask away. I'll answer them. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, how about you? Let's have you answer.
Where were you going?
Okay. All right. Let's see. Fuck, marry, kill. Mom, dad, grandma.
Wait, can I change
I'm
my?
have to marry my mom. I'm mama's boy.
Okay.
I have to marry my mom.
Can I change my answer
I'm
real
gonna
quick?
switch it up. I'm probably gonna have to do my dad because I think he keeps secret.
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
mean, he's gonna think it's weird too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, of course. Yep.
For sure. And I'd like to think that the way there'd be no eye contact because of how you'd have to go about that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna marry my mom. I'm gonna have to, just ream out my dad, and then.
I love how you go at it.
Go at it.
Yeah.
Can't feel a Magnum condom, but you're reaming somebody out, huh?
Well, I mean, you got 2 inches of junk with, 300 pounds behind it.
Nice.
That's awesome. Can I actually change my answer real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm only gonna have sex with all of them. Can I just do that? Just kidding.
I got Sam going.
I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I would get out of that. I just wanted to see what you guys thought.
I paused waiting for other reactions. Like, am I safe to laugh here?
Yeah. That's great. Was that your last question? Or you got another one?
I don't.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So we're actually going to start getting into
no
our...
more, please.
No more. Not anything like
None
that.
of crap. We're good.
All right. So now that we got those questions, we're going to start getting into our topic hour. So now all of these questions are going to be guided towards TikTok. Not necessarily it is going to be mostly on yours. But we are going to ask just TikTok questions as well. Since I don't know much about it, I'm just trying to get to know a little bit more about it. That's why I feel like this is going to be a great hour to learn for me and other people that might not be into it yet. Because I feel like I'm going to get into it.
I feel like we'd be good at it.
And I'm going to hit it hard once I get into it.
Do it.
Just do it. All right, man.
Don't even think about it. Just do it.
What made you make your first TikTok? Like, what went through your mind? Like, what made you make the first one?
I don't even remember what my first one. Let me look at it. I got my phone right here.
Nice.
I don't remember what my first one was because I could tell you as soon as I see it. Oh. Oh, there's all my community guideline violation. Oh boy.
So does it show your videos in the order that you release them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I had no idea I made so many.
How many have you had?
It doesn't tell me.
Oh, it
I'd have to
doesn't.
count them.
You don't need to do that.
Okay, the first one I had a channel before this one, but I deleted it. But this one I have here, my first one is me dancing with my cat. And when I made that video, I heard the song. I was watching TikTok when I was supposed to be working.
Nice.
And there's a song, and I'm just like, I don't remember, somebody was doing some weird dance to it. And then I thought about just kind of mocking them and just being kind of a jerk, I guess.
Yeah.
And then my cat was staring at me. I'm like, nope, it's me and you, girl. So I just danced with my cat, and it got no views. Nothing. Just embarrassed the shit out of myself for nothing. So whatever.
I'm gonna go share the shit out of that one.
That's gonna be your number one video soon.
That'd be all right. I'd have some scandal.
PETA gets a hold of you.
Yeah. What'd you do to that cat?
Is the cat okay?
I thought it was gonna go the opposite way. No, that guy can't do anything wrong. He dances with cats.
Yeah, you'll probably get your own T-shirt line.
Yeah. Just make sure the T-shirts aren't made out of cat, and you're fine.
Right?
Well, it depends where they come. I can't even say that. Where are we ordering these from?
Yeah, right.
All right. How would you describe your style of TikTok videos?
Low budget.
Ooh,
that's very good.
That's a good way of answering.
I'd say very low budget. Like I've had, I feel bad when people ask me questions because, like I said, riding coattails of pure luck, because I've had people ask me, how do I do this to make a video? Like they'll want to do these fancy like transitions and cuts, and I'm like, I have no idea how to do that. And they're like, what do you mean? You got 20K followers or whatever. I'm like, I'm like, if you look at my page, they're one step above stop motion. I mean, when I do a transition, it means I paused and I faced the camera the other way. That's what I did. And that's like when I told Manscaped, because, I was trying to go through all these people's videos that make them. I'm like, God damn, this shit's always beautiful. I'm like, how do I do this? And then I even had a buddy in Colorado that is his job. Shout out, Justin. But that's his job, is to do video editing for some company. And he was going to help me out. He's like, oh, yeah, man. And I'm not tech savvy. So he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, make clips, send me a list of how you want these clips put together and how you want your transitions, and put them in a compressed folder or a zip file, and just email them over. And I'm like, I don't know what half of that meant. Like a compressed folder?
Yeah. Yep.
And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, you just download it and you put it in this compressed folder and it makes the file smaller. And I'm like, okay, well,
yeah, I had to learn that too, because that's the only way I can send like an episode through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, and then it doesn't work. Like I procrastinate, so I ran out of time. And I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, oh shit, I got to get this video out like now. So we went and I emailed Manscaped. I was like, I'm watching everybody's videos. I can't make it like that, man. I'm like, that's just not my style. It'd be really weird.
Yeah.
If I did that. I'm like, I have to make it low budget, shitty acting. It'll be kind of funny. And then they emailed me back and they're totally cool with it. They're like, we already vetted your channel, so we know your style. Just do what you do and email it to us. And then I thought trying to email that thing. It was too big. Too big to email. So then I'm like, oh, I'll put it in a compressed file or whatever. Still too big for a compressed file. So I'm downloading all these stupid apps, trying to make this thing smaller. And then I get an email. I'm panicking, emailing this guy. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I don't know what to do, how to make any of this work. And then it was actually my wife who made it happen. She goes, she's like, just like a Google Drop something. I don't even remember what it's called.
Like a Google Drive?
It worked. Maybe, yeah,
okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. She'd have to do it again for the next one too. I don't retain any of that.
Well, if I have any questions, I'm going to ask your wife then.
Yeah,
you probably should. I would be like, it would just be me going, let me ask her.
I'll be right back.
You're just the middleman.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, all right. If you could do a TikTok with anybody, who would you like to do one with? Like, who would you like?
Shit, I'm down for anybody.
And why would you choose me and not Vandy?
I think it would be come on, be honest. It would be more with Vandy. I found him first.
Listen, I found him first.
I put dibs on.
Yeah, I don't like. I need options here. Like, are you talking like
anybody, man? Comedian,
anybody in the world?
It can be comedian, actress, president.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I feel like you and Trump would make a good one.
Hoover, no.
Herbert Hoover. We're gonna bring in a vacuum, and shit's gonna get weird.
Yeah, but well, that's not a half bad idea. Oh boy, let me see.
It is a tough question. It is.
There's
There's so many people
so
out
many
there.
Good options.
I know.
Yeah, I'd have to. You know what? Zach Galifianakis.
Oh my!
Oh, that'd be
Yep.
a good one.
That would be a
That would be
very
a
good one.
blast.
Yep.
If I could get on an episode of Between Two Ferns,
Oof.
I don't know what the hell he'd quiz me about because he don't know shit about me, but it'd be
Dude, he'd figure
it'd
it
be so
out.
much fun.
Yeah, dude, that would be
Oh
amazing.
yeah, he would. He'd deep dive and make it awesome.
Man, that's a new goal. Get so famous that you can be on Between Two Ferns.
It'd be. Oh man, you know it's like this is. I'm a little ashamed of myself. I'm saying this out loud, but you wouldn't believe how many times I've like commented on like Bert's TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you should totally follow me back.
Nice.
And he hasn't.
Oh.
But you know.
Hey, don't feel ashamed because I comment on every post.
Yeah.
Like, Bert, I love you.
You gotta keep doing it. One day it's gonna reach him. It's gonna reach him someday. He's gotta answer someday,
He
right?
has to.
Yeah.
Someday.
I will tell you this. I did get the most famous person that's ever commented me back. I got Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, you did
No
show me
kidding.
Yeah. I was following Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And he had a video up or whatever, and him and his kid was dancing, and I made a comment of like, it's crazy how much taller your kid is than you, Kevin, or something like that, you know? And Ice Cube commented back and posted my comment, and he did a video reply.
Oh, nice.
And he had my comment in the corner. He's like, this was the funniest shit I've read all day. I was like, yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
thanks, Ice Cube.
I think the most exciting comment I've had was that video I made of the cock farting, the carding.
I love that one.
was I had a Dallas Cowboy comment on it.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
And I'm not even a Cowboy fan, but I was just like kind of like, oh my god, there's a blue check mark, and I looked who it was. I'm like, no shit.
Dang.
And all he said was, I can't believe more women don't know about this. He's playing along too.
That's awesome.
Dude, so that means you do know that means that you've been passed around that locker room.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. I've been passed around the locker.
I figured I'd set that one up on a tee for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I prefer volleyball, but I'll take what I can get. Football, rugby, whatever.
Why is it always dudes? Why is it always got to be dudes?
Well, you got to work your way up. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotta start somewhere.
that's what they tell me. I haven't made it yet.
All right.
Keep going back to the dudes.
All right. So, what's your favorite video that you've created so far? Whether it be it's your favorite video or just like in the creative process.
Okay. I'd have to say my favorite one, and it was not successful, was the one me and my buddy Sergio made, where it's the sound. I don't remember what the original sound was, but I used the sound, and it sounds like a wiener slapping, and it made it look like I was shaking my junk towards him, and he made a impressed face.
Yeah.
And then blood started squirting on his shirt. And then it flashes back to me, and I'm sweating, but still doing it. And I know after we made it, I watched it, I was cackling like a psychopath. And I thought, this is going to be great. And it went nowhere.
Oh.
Like, well, that kind of sucks, but whatever.
Yeah.
As long as you got a good laugh out of it.
Oh, man, I laughed like a psychopath.
I love all the ones that you have your wife join in on.
Oh, yeah. She's got zingers, man. Oh, she's put up with me for years, so she's good.
the one where you come into, I'm guessing the kitchen or something. So what is it about me that made you fall in love with me?
Oh, yeah.
My eyes? My badonkadonk?
Yeah,
Their zinger bag.
That's awesome.
My tits, huh?
Yep.
It's my
Yep.
tits.
I wanted to say it, but I wanted you to do it because it's yours.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I laughed so hard at some of yours. It made me cry.
Yeah, she's good. She's yeah, a lot like there's a lot of it is like some of it's been discussed, but there's a lot of it that hasn't. Where she just nails it.
She just improvs like the perfect line.
I'm really liking your relationship with her socks too.
Yeah. They're they're the right size. She got smaller feet. Well, that's the Magnum thing.
Yeah.
I don't want if I ever, hopefully not, but ever end up single, I just want there to be no surprises.
Yeah, you just want to be honest right up front. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Dude, you definitely find the best ones to like re-video or whatever, add clips to yours.
Oh, like the duets and stitches?
Yeah, the duets and stitches, yeah.
Oh, man. I know Christina Pazinski says that her TikTok's messed up, but there's no way it's worse than mine. There's no way.
I would love to see yours, dude.
It's a nightmare zone. Like, I had some tweaker lady doing a bottle flip the other day, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, what did I like to make this come up on my For You page?
Oh,
that's funny.
Like,
but then there's some that you're like, you got to think of the perfect idea, and you're like, oh boy, I can make something to this. But then you're like, nope, because they will ban that right away.
Oh.
Well, they flagged one of mine where there's this couple, and we follow each other, and they love it when people dog on them. Like, that's their thing.
right.
I think. And they're an interesting looking group.
Okay.
Super nice. But they're interesting. And they were doing like a dance thing, and then I was going to say something, and it worked out perfect because my buddy Kyle was in the corner, and he was watching it, and you couldn't see him on camera or anything. And he was waiting for me to get to my face, and right before I opened my mouth, he goes, "Was that even a fucking person?" And I just lost it. I couldn't quit laughing, and I'm like, that's perfect. That's a good video, and I posted it. So many people got mad.
Yeah.
They're like, how dare you make fun of them? I'm like, dude, we follow each other. I'm like, look at all the other videos. They will stitch people's videos giving them shit. I'm like, why can no one take shit anymore?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, especially
I'm like, how come no one sticks up for me when I get hate comments? Come on now.
Yeah. Well, especially like if that's their thing, like that's you're going with it.
I try to make as many people dog on you as I can.
I know it. It's my thing.
I love the one with when the chick interviews the black dude or whatever. And if you could be a girl for one day, what would you do? I'd give all my buddies a piece.
Yeah.
Here's that. I'm like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
You said that way too fast.
like he's been thinking about it.
Yeah, like you've been dreaming of this day for years.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I ever turn into a woman, you guys are going to hit first. Promise.
Yeah. He's like waiting for this question to come up.
Davey, you're up first, buddy. I've been having my eyes on you.
Dad's watching and go, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, yeah, that one made me laugh. I was definitely not driving down the highway when I made that one.
I would have loved to see you just seen the video for the first time of him.
Yeah.
It was a shocker.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Should have watched it. Like, I had to watch it a couple times. The first time it was like my head did its own
It didn't really
involuntary
process.
shake. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what? What did he just say?
Did he say that? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's some people are really comfortable.
Yeah, a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, he was so confident with the answer.
Like you said, he answered it way too quick.
I know. He's like, I've had this on the back burner for years.
Thank you for finally
Taking the
asking this,
shot.
because I've got a lot of ideas. Big plans.
You got a lot to do. It's the first thing.
Is it
Buddies
only?
are getting off.
Yep.
The rest of the day.
If there is a rest of the day.
Yeah, well, that's true. How many buddies has he got? Another question. Shit.
Yeah.
Can I get longer than 24 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a lot to
I'm
get
gonna
through.
need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it.
I got a bunch of buddies, and I got a sketchy uncle. It's gonna be a full day.
My uncle, he asked me a while ago, and I told him yes.
And I
so.
told him, like, no, I'm not a girl yet. Get out of here. Touching me.
He asked me, he said, if I ever become a girl for 24 hours, I told him, yeah, he'd be the first one.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, dude, just like, don't even pull up. Just make me your bitch.
He'd give my other holes a freaking rest.
Take advantage of me. Uncle Steve.
Oh, this took a real weird turn.
Maybe we're getting too comfortable with it. It's getting
Right?
weird. Anybody else warm?
Anybody else warm?
Is it hot in here?
Yeah, huh? It's me? What are you guys wearing?
Are we supposed to be wearing something?
Yeah.
Well, I hope not.
This is going to be awkward.
I'm underdressed.
I'm underdressed. That's
shit.
awesome.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Do you think you could make a career out of doing TikToks or being like an influencer? Like, is that something you would be interested in doing?
Oh, I would 100% be interested. I don't, like, you know, I've thought about it before how cool it would be for that to be an option. But it seems like all the people that do it do a lot of they don't do what I do where I just make like goofy videos. It seems like they talk a lot into the mic, you know, like they do a lot, I guess, influencing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, they tell stories. I don't know.
Where it's more
It'd be
like
cool.
Yeah, where it's more like a podcast / TikTok-ish.
Yeah, it's like they just, you know, they kind of interact a little more with the comments and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Or tell stories and I'm like, I'm so bad at that. Like, I'll get like, I'm super bad with compliments too. Like, I don't know, I appreciate them and everything, but like when you respond, you're like, thank you. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
I think you knocked it out of the park with that one compliment about your eyelashes, though.
What'd I say? I don't even remember.
You made a video about it.
Did I really?
Yeah, it was like, it's like something. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. It was wings on a pig or something like that. Like pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what, you know, I'll say it here. I've got super girly eyelashes, and everybody wants them. You don't. They're so bad. Like the wind blows, and they go right in your eye. You blink wrong, right in your eye. And if you wear contacts like I do, somehow you'll get it behind your contact.
Yeah.
And then you look like you're seizing until you get that thing out of there. Yeah.
I couldn't handle that. I am terrible with eyes. I couldn't do contacts, yet alone having an eyelash under a contact.
Oh, it's horrible.
That is a new fear of mine.
Oh, dude, it's like...
It doesn't feel good.
No.
It's just straight grinding on your eye.
Oh yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
It never happens when you're in a situation where you're like, oh, I'll run to the bathroom and take care of this.
Yeah.
No, you're screaming down the highway or, you know, you're in the store and you're like, uh-oh. And everybody thinks I'm really weird because I'm blinking like a madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a situation where you're like, this is a really good time for an eyelash to go in my eye.
Yeah.
You know,
like you said, you're driving down the highway or whatever, and you're like, and the one time you're an idiot, and you're like, oh, I'll just fix it in the car here real quick. And now that's a terrible idea because now you're driving blind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've done it before where it gets behind my contact and I'm like on my way home or something. And I'll just pull my contact out and flick it out the window and just one eye it.
Oh,
like,
dang.
I've done that.
Like anything to stop the pain.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I can't imagine that. That's a new fear of mine. I'm never going to wear contacts ever again. I've never done it once, but.
Never again. Not even the first time.
So eyelashes are the thing that you get complimented about?
Yes. That and the blue eyes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. It's I don't know. I mean, I appreciate it for sure, but I'm so bad at
getting the compliments.
Like, I don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Not used to it.
Weirdest compliment I ever had. I have a badonkadonk. I guess is what you call it. Yeah. I got a dump truck back there.
He's got a booty.
And I'm in college or whatever, and I'm at lunch or whatever, and some black girl just comes up and smacks me. And I go, What was that about? She goes, you have my ass. I go, what do you mean? She goes, your ass is nicer than mine. Like, what? How is that possible? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and the weird thing, like, that's not even the weird part. Like, is I play baseball and a lot of it, and I pitched. So I'd always get somebody in the crowd to yell out, "Hey, pitcher, nice ass," or something like that. And the weird part is like I'll go up to bat or something or whatever, and I'll be running the bases, and I'll get back in the dugout, and there was always somebody on my team going, you know what? They're kind of right. You do have like a nice ass, dude. And I'm like, dude, don't say that. Don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, now I'm going to be self-conscious out there.
Like you're showering on the other side of the showers from now on.
They're staring at you, licking their lips, rubbing their hands together. Turn around.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Hey, will you pick up that soap for me?
Yeah.
They're tossing bars.
Yeah.
I gotta pick one of them up.
Throw another one. Justin will get it.
It's like as I'm getting older, my ass is disappearing.
Really?
Yeah. Full on flat.
Oh, no.
Back there.
Dang.
Yeah, and it's like I remember the wife was looking at a yearbook one time, and there's a photo of me and like at a football game in my uniform and everything, and she's like, "Dang, you used to have a nice butt." And I'm like, "I don't know, fuck it went." But, like, it ain't there anymore.
It's in there somewhere.
I was like, I mean, shit, I'm gonna have to start wearing suspenders or something. Am I at that age yet? Shit.
Yeah, the weirdest compliment that I got was very unexpected too. It was actually after I did some stand up, and it was actually as I was like talking to another comedian about my comedy, and I had this joke. So I'll say the joke real quick. I think I've said it on here before, but I talk about how I don't like rounding, and I say I really don't like rounding because here's an example. If I had to round to the nearest foot, I would have to tell you guys that I have a 12-inch penis. And it's not true. I don't have a 12-inch penis, you know? And plus, I don't understand why I need to lose those inches, you know? And so I said that joke, and she's like, okay, well, first of all, you got to look at like how you're presented on stage. Like, I look at you, she's like, you look very well presented. You look like you have your life together. You got a lot of stuff going on. So if you say you have a big dick, I'm going to believe you. I'm like, well, thank you. Like, I didn't expect that, but she's like, so that means like you got to say the joke different because that means it's not going to be funny to anybody. If I believe you, it's not funny.
God, I wish I would have been around you.
I know.
Because if I would have heard that, I'd be like, let him take you back to his room. Nope. He can prove that's wrong.
Thanks, buddy.
He's got a picture on his phone. I guarantee it.
You may be smiling now, but I guarantee you next time I see you, it's going to be a face of disappointment.
That's always been my experience.
Wait, come back. It gets bigger.
That's right. It's cold in here.
Yeah, I'm going to grow her, not a shower.
Damn fan on.
There's not a fan in this room. Yeah, it's downstairs, but it's still on.
I can feel the draft.
I can feel you breathing.
I know we kind of discussed this earlier, and I feel like you already have answered this, but what is the funniest video that you have shot? Again, whether it's a funny one that is just funny to you, or if it was funny because it's the funniest video you feel like you've shot.
Now, I did, that one I said was probably my favorite, but that's tough. I don't know. Funniest to me. Yeah,
because there's a lot of like jokes that I'll say that I love, but they just don't land. You know, like sometimes, or sometimes you'll have a joke that you don't really like, but people laugh at it all the time, and you're like, that's not my best. Like, why are you laughing?
Well, that's like when I had one video where I was talking about like a woman said, "Do you prefer carpet or hardwood floors?" And I don't remember how I responded.
You told her you were an airport guy, right? Take that line.
I just pretended that I thought she was actually talking about floors. and then I had my wife chime in, and she was like,
"Oh, I remember that video. That's a great one."
Yeah, and I think that one, that or the one where I was talking about how after kids my balls just weren't the same, and then she's like, "Don't you say that." She's like, "You worked so hard having those kids where I just laid there and pushed them out." And then she's like, "Come on, let me look at them." And I moved the blanket. She goes, "Oh, you don't say that." And yeah, that one. I think that one might be my favorite one.
I was gonna say I did not see that one, but just describing that one, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, she made that one. It's been very much confirmed that she is the star behind the scenes for sure.
Oh, she has some good zingers.
Oh yeah, and when I try to get her on camera, she will not do it.
Oh dang!
She does not want any part of it.
At least she's included in the videos though. Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's cool that she's not, just because it keeps that wonder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definite mystery. And then there's so many people that I kind of somewhat try to keep my Facebook, kind of hidden from TikTok, just so it doesn't get weird or anything. But
I found
and that's I always think about it when people are like, "We want to see your wife," and it's like, Jesus. Okay.
How about you don't ever find out?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, everybody but you can look.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, I'm always thinking, go to my Facebook. The funny thing I have is my mom. I love my mom to death. She's awesome. But she's so worried that somebody's going to find me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not worried about what? What would they want to do if they found me? I'm not a high profile person by any means.
They might take you and rape you, Sam.
Yeah, I know. They're going to take me out in the field and spank me. None of that sounds bad. They're
going to come back running that guy's into some really freaky shit.
That's right. Well, and she was so concerned about one of my hats. The one hat I have, it says Kimes because it's a brand, but that is also my last name. And she's like, now they're gonna know your name. They're gonna know your name. I'm like, oh geez.
Your mom sounds exactly like mine.
Oh, she's awesome. She's a worrier.
Yeah,
but she's a jailer, so she has seen some shit.
Oh.
I'm sure she.
Yeah, so she kind of thinks of stuff that might not be. Not everybody's gonna think about.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's her thing.
Yeah.
Worry.
All right, so, how do you come up with your ideas? When you're about to make the video, where does your ideas come from?
It's like squirrels juggling chainsaws in my brain, man. It's weird. It's this shit will just pop into my head.
I think that's why me and you get along.
It's so. I've had somebody ask me how did you think of that? I'm like, I don't. If I drop this, if we get this, why can't I think of what it's called? Leprechaun one.
Yep.
You're going to think the same thing and be like, what the hell? I was driving home from the grocery store when I thought of that one. And I don't know. There might be something wrong with me.
I definitely wish I could hear the conversations you have with your buddy. You need to get over here. I got an idea.
Well, that's going to be in the video too. It's I call him up. I don't want to give away too much, but it's going to be awesome. I think we're going to do it. We're going to go for it.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear that conversation. I need you to stop by the store. I need you to pick up a tube of toothpaste, some rope.
And if you decide not to do that video on TikTok, you at least need to send it to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It'll definitely be made for sure, and I'll
Nice.
stare at it for a while and go, maybe I'll send it to these guys. Check it out and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if they think I'm going to be canceled.
We're not the right guy. I'm definitely not the right guy to judge. I'm like, yeah, ride that.
Yeah.
Take that gamble. Post it. Send
It's
it.
a 14-hour video of me shaking my ass.
Yeah. You're like, keep it.
Post it.
You're like, why is it so short?
Oh, sure. Oh, dude.
All right. What TikTok people, like what other TikTok people, I should say, do you follow?
Oh, geez. You know what? I feel like I screwed up a little bit because I was going with this, like, they follow me, I follow them sort of thing. And now I'm like almost maxed out on people I can follow.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm finding all these, because you can only follow 10,000 people.
Yep. Yeah, I had to delete an account because I followed everybody because I thought, I treated it like almost like a podcast. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I hit 10,000. I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Dang.
I deleted my account and then I created a new one.
Well, that's like the bad part I'm having, because it's like there's so many people that I follow that, they may not be like huge creators or anything, but I like their content. It's fun. They're just doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to see it. And then there's like, I've got some that I follow or I'm friends with on there, I guess. We follow each other, that just took off. But then I've got a whole bunch that don't have any content.
Oh. And
I'm like, there's some but they've all thanked me for following them. So I'm like,
you don't want to unfollow it. Yeah.
I know. And it's like, I don't, whatever. I'll find these people. But I follow like Rusty Van Ranch. I don't know if you've ever.
I'd have to see the videos.
Yeah, I'm not on TikTok, so like I'm trying to figure out what I would want to watch and stuff like that. That's why that question came in. Just if I were to get into it, who should I listen to?
Yeah, we could
really watch.
Sam, I could really mess with his algorithm.
You're gonna want to follow Digital Princess.
Oh boy.
If you want a For You page like mine, really screw it up.
I tried that when I created my new one. I was like, I gotta start following some weird shit so I can have more shit to see.
That's like, okay, when I'm flipping through, do you ever just scroll through yours and you get like lives from people you don't follow?
Yeah.
And I get so many ASMR ones where there's some lady rubbing shaving cream on a microphone, clicking her tongue to it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I never liked a video like that. Ever. Why is this a thing here?
Well, my first one.
Scroll.
My first account.
Doing it.
My first account was nothing but golf and girls shaking their ass. I'm like, all right, I like way too many videos of that.
That doesn't sound horrible.
It wasn't, but I was like, can't really. My daughter would come up, let's watch TikToks. And I'm like, yeah. No, because you're too much.
No, you don't want her to watch all that golf content.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Honey, that's golf. You won't like it.
So. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I really messed with my algorithm on the second one.
Then you flip through and you're like, good Lord.
Yeah. I need to go back to girls shaking their ass in golf.
It's slowly trickling back. You're like, I think I found what I like.
I think I got a career now.
It's like, you know what? Why fight it?
I think, yeah, I'm either supposed to be a golfer or a stripper. What is it? Mine, it's so weird. Like, yeah, there was some lady tweaking doing a bottle flip. There's totally a heroin needle in the background laying on the floor.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, some of them I get now.
What's that?
Some of them I get now. I'm like, that's definitely some incest going on in this family here.
Oh, dude, I try to think back when I see these videos on my For You page, and I'm like, what did I like to make this happen? Like, what video did I like that made them think this is what he wants to see?
This is for him.
And like, I've tried desperately to think of something to do with that video because I saved it. Like, what can I do to this video? And then I thought about like looking cracked out and doing a bottle flip and like maybe, giving the old frickin' yeet hands. But I was like, I better not because somebody's going to be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's an addiction you're making fun of. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
Instead
be
of making
careful.
instead of making fun of a video, you're making fun of a. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sometimes people can't separate it, but
Yep.
It is what it is.
what do you do?
Yeah, dude, some of them are like you said. I would love to see Christina's.
Oh yeah, I want to see it. I want to compare them.
Yeah, I would love to compare.
I'd
Be like, all right, let's see how messed up yours is compared to mine.
Yeah, see what do you got? And then you flip through and you're like, good God. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, mine's tame.
I feel
you
like
ASMR? That's some lady clicking into a microphone right now.
Yeah.
I feel like she's probably deletes her account on the daily
Oh, probably.
to just keep a weird algorithm because eventually it's gonna figure her out.
Yeah, it's like I would probably shit my pants if I ever saw one of my videos on,
Your mom's house. Oh, dude, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool.
That'd be amazing. But I don't think I have anything weird enough to qualify.
We could get you there.
We're gonna have to try. It might be that 3-minute video of me shaking my ass. What it's gonna take.
We might have to create a different account, but we could definitely get you there.
To the secret account, and everybody's like, "Wait a minute, I know it's familiar." Nope, definitely not me. I mean him.
Definitely not this guy right here. That's not my face.
If we do create this other account, though, I think you're gonna be upset when that one has more views and more followers.
I know. I have like 700,000 followers. I'm like, son of a bitch.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna have you on the podcast again for that account.
One.
They're having the same conversations. This is like a continuation.
Sam, this is Silver Hat guy.
It's a weird shaped dick guy.
He also can't fit.
Guy?
Yeah, he also can't fit in a Magnum condom. What the hell?
For completely different reasons.
Yeah.
So, my last question is, what has been the weirdest comment you have gotten on a video?
Oh boy.
You've probably only received one weird one.
Yeah, right?
No, I've gotten quite a few. Oh man.
Because I know you've been getting some dick pics, because I've heard you say.
Oh Jesus. So many dick pics.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a mess. Like I thought, because I was thinking, how like a lot of creators don't really interact with people that follow them. I'm like, what better way than to start a Snapchat for that? And people, do whatever, send their day-to-day shit. I don't care. I'll respond. And yeah, it turned into a thing. Apparently, I'm a friggin' stud in the gay community. And I was ignoring them at first because there was like just a flood of them. And I got to open them like, that's a dick. Yeah, that's another dick. Yep, that is a dick. And
you stallion.
I told some of them, like, man, it got weird. Like, I even did like a mass message. I'm like, I'm sorry I'm going to take the blame for this. If I led anybody on, like, but I am with a woman. And I would appreciate it if you didn't send any more dick pics.
I laughed so hard when you sent that post out.
And I bet that just made it worse, didn't it?
Actually, everybody toned it down except for one guy.
Oh,
I can't remember his name. I won't say it anyway. I don't want to embarrass him, but he
your best friend.
Like it happened. I watched it 3 times. I'm not even ashamed. But it was just a clip of him blowing his load on top of his dresser.
Oh,
dear
interesting.
God.
Like cluttered dresser, like covered with like things.
Oh my
And
god!
all I could think of was, I'm like, who's gonna clean that up? I'm like, what did you do that for, man? There's like so many other. There's a pile of towels right there.
Yeah. There's
I'm like, but you
valuables.
chose your cologne and necklaces, and there's a jewelry box, and there's a bunch. And he just, there's no way you're gonna get that all clean.
Yeah.
No way.
Plus,
You
you're gonna get it in
monster.
your cologne. You're gonna
Yeah.
smell like it.
You're gonna smell like old pool water. How do you feel now?
Oh.
And then one guy, it was hilarious. When I was on my mancation, and I'll chat with anybody, I don't give a shit. He was messaging me, and he's like, "Oh, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, not too bad." And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, just, every year me and some buddies go on what we call a mancation and just kind of get out for a while." And he's like, "Oh, that sounds like fun." He's like, "So, you guys ever hook up?" And I was just like,
There was this one summer.
Nope. It's like, well, I'm not at liberty to talk about that summer. I signed a contract, but I'm just like, oh, no. Like,
What happens on Brokeback
all
Mountain
but one of
stays
us-
on Brokeback Mountain.
He's got this weird fantasy. Like, we're on a hill in Nebraska, man. It ain't that exciting. It's like, I just told him, like, no, all but one of us is, or two of us are, married. And he goes, well, I mean, what happens out there happens out there. I'm like, yeah, but no, it's not like that. We're just some straight dudes just camping,
Yeah, anything that happens out there is gonna be. We're gonna have a bonfire. That's a thing that we can do.
Yeah, and eat food and you drink copious amounts of booze and make asses out of ourselves.
Yeah.
And then definitely not touch each other's wieners.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just kept going, and he's like, so where do you guys sleep? And I'm like, this is getting weird, but whatever, I'll keep talking.
Yeah.
I can't believe you keep entertaining this, though.
Oh, dude, it got worse. He was like, well, I just wanted to see where it went, And he's like,
well, yeah, you're on the ride. You can't get off now.
Well, that's right. I'm like, it's like a train wreck. You want to look away and stop, but you can't. And I was like, there's a room full of bunk beds. Are you sharing a bunk with anyone?
Dear God.
I'm like, no, I'm not.
How many times am I going to tell
he
you?
When he's like, do any of you sleep naked? I'm like, well, I do, but those other guys don't. He's like, for real? You sleep naked? I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you show me just one time,
Oh my.
Oh, dear
I'll
God.
never ask again. And I'm like, is this fucking middle school? I'm like, nah, man, you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans for that shit. And he's like, what's the link? And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
I'm like, good Lord. I'm like, and he's like, just please, just want, like, just show me your pubes. I'm like, what?
Jesus.
I'm like,
Just-
that's a thing that people want?
Yeah, just
I'm
relentless.
like, I was legitimately taken back by that statement.
Yeah.
Or that question, I guess. Can you show me your pubes?
It sounds like you got a career in OnlyFans, though, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what me and the wife were talking about. I'm like,
Yeah. Income's income.
Yeah.
if I just apparently showing off your pubes, but then it would I don't know if that'd be a breach of contract with Manscaped. I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to have any of that.
Yeah, but if it's
I don't
well
wanna have none of that,
maintained,
Yeah, you
Well,
need to
that's
have the
true.
hardwood floors.
But are they going to want that, or are they going to want the rugged, big guy, just mess down there? I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
So many, so much to go through. But yeah, he went on for a while. Like, I eventually just had to, like, log out and go to bed.
Oh,
So I
man.
quit getting notifications because
Yeah.
he was
So,
pretty serious.
has any of these ever bothered your wife?
No, she thinks they're hilarious. They're,
That's great.
yeah. I don't even think excuse me, I don't even think the female ones really bother. She usually chuckles at them or gives me shit like, so you got some fans.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, those comments are. I think the only one I'd have to say the weirdest. I guess it trailed off a bit, but the weirdest would be like one guy. I can't even remember which video it was on, and he eventually deleted it. So I think he got the wrong video. Like totally. I think he scrolled and commented or something.
Okay.
But he said, "Give me all that fucking soup."
Give me all that soup.
That's
And I was
freaking
just
awesome.
like, "What the fuck is he?" And I had to like look through the video to see if I had soup.
Maybe he's
I'm like, what is he talking about? And then it was gone.
maybe he's your mom's
Damn
house fan.
Give me all that soup.
He was like, "Give me all that fucking soup."
Oh, he even added the fucking.
yeah.
Damn.
And I'm like, "Damn!" I'm like, "What soup?" I mean, it looks good. I'm like, "What do I got here?" And I didn't have shit in that video, and then it was gone. So I'm guessing he must have like hit the video he found that had soup, and then scrolled one just by accident. It was mine,
Yeah,
and commented. I don't know.
That's why I had to delete my first account.
because you kept commenting.
Comment weird shit.
I just want to comment now on every
Mm.
video I see on TikTok. I'm just gonna say, "Give me that fucking soup."
Give me that
Give
fucking
me that
soup.
fucking soup.
Dude, I hope after this podcast everybody just starts writing that shit on all your videos.
Well, that way we're gonna know how many people will listen to this.
Yeah, right?
This is very true. Give me all that. That would be a good one just to troll people with.
Yeah, do it.
Give me all
Like
that
somebody
fucking
giving life advice, and they're like, "What?"
soup. Dude, to be honest, I hope it does catch on because then everybody will be like, what the fuck is this from? You're like, check out this one podcast.
Yeah.
All he does is comment on people's stuff. It's oddly motivational.
I'm always hungry afterwards.
People are trying to give him the
Soup's
fucking
a
soup.
metaphor for life.
Chain my life, man.
Give me that fucking life.
Give, hey, you know what? Now, when you say that out loud, that might not be a good thing. That sounds pretty murderous. You know? Went from a misdemeanor to a felony.
Yeah, real quick.
I was just trying to test it out. I wanted to see if it worked, you know.
I mean, it did, but I don't know what your intentions are.
Maybe it was the way I said it.
Welcome back to the
Yeah.
stupidest podcast. We're down to one host now.
Someone got picked up. We're not at liberty to talk about it right now for the duration.
Yeah,
of
we
the
could talk
investigation.
about it here in maybe 6 months, and then the trial is still going on.
Yeah, after the trial, we can talk about it.
Oh, God. And then your trial's all over TikTok.
Yeah. Hey, I made it.
Mom, I made it.
And I'm sitting over here. The podcast is doing great right now. The podcast is doing great right now.
Fantastic. I've been name dropping the shit out of you. Put all
dude.
your royalties in your commentary.
You see me in the background in the videos just handing out flyers, disclaimers. Are you okay being on the podcast? Can I name drop
Yeah.
you? Can I name drop you?
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Time out, Judge. Hey, Judge, come here for a second. I just need you to sign right here real quick.
This is a consent form. Look here, here.
Initially here.
Yeah.
This is B-roll. Look at here. Smile, wave. We're going for like a happy family sitcom intro.
You should really listen. You'd love it.
Yeah.
You don't come off great, but
It's working with what he's got.
All right. So my last question, since I'm not on TikTok, I don't follow anybody on TikTok. I don't even have an account. Would you recommend TikTok to somebody like me that does not currently use it?
Oh, dude, absolutely. You'd be hopelessly addicted like the rest of us.
oh yeah.
It's like, I hope you're just okay with, for at least the first couple weeks, not being able to get off that app.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm on Reddit. I'm a Redditor, and
Reddit is fun.
I love Reddit. How would you compare the two?
It'd be, I don't know. Like, well, I mean, there's.
Because I know TikTok is more like it's all videos and stuff like that, but Reddit, I mean, I'm always on different subreddits and all that kind of stuff. Are there like sub TikToks? I'm assuming.
No.
No, is
Yeah.
it just
I mean,
kind of
some,
like
maybe.
just the followers? I would imagine. Like, like obviously like you have your style video compared to somebody else that's going to have a different style. But that's not necessarily like a subreddit style, if that makes sense.
No, did you ever have Vine?
I had Vine for a little bit, yeah.
It's like the new Vine. It'd be most comparable to that, I think.
Okay.
It's the improved Vine.
Yeah, definitely. Vine was a blast, and actually a lot of the like big people that kind of caught on from Vine are on TikTok now.
Okay.
A lot of them guys are pissed.
Yeah, because they had like pretty promising internet careers, and that just got taken.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Dang.
They probably should have started YouTubes, but
like
I said, I
in
can't
between.
talk because I don't know how to run that shit either.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we might have to get a TikTok and do some videos.
Dude,
we might have to do some videos together.
Right.
That'd
be fun.
Do it. You're gonna be like.
We could.
I was the same way. Like whenever I was doing TikTok, like downloading it or whatever. Like this app's awesome. I'm like, whatever. I don't need another thing on my phone. Well, look at me now.
Yep. Yeah. Now you're doing pretty well.
We'll have to duet, Sam.
Yeah.
Do it. Duet. The shit
duet. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to. That's my style. Those are my jokes right there. That's how I like to say jokes.
He's the king of dad jokes.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I laugh like a little girl at dad jokes. Like I never used to because my dad will say some corny shit, and I'd like just roll my eyes and be like, Jesus Christ, Dad. Why'd you have to say that?
Roddy will give him a run for his money.
Oh, like I said, I'm writing that book right now, and I'm hoping to get it out eventually. Obviously, within the next 10 years is my goal. I think it's gonna be way sooner than that. I'm getting pretty far already, so I'm gonna at least get it out there and see what I can do. And obviously, I don't know how long the process even takes to get it published.
Sure, a couple years.
Yeah. So, but once it's out, you guys can.
Well, when you do.
Yeah, buy it on Amazon.
I'll buy a copy, but I'm gonna need it autographed. I'm just throwing that out there.
For sure. I'll get you a signature.
I'll give you an autograph.
I'll give you an autograph.
Picture of his tits, I'm sure.
Nice. Yeah, and if you could just between us.
I won't tell anybody.
Your dong in the ink.
Dude.
And mushroom stamp.
Stamp that bad boy.
Like I got a collection going.
Dude.
So far it's just my uncle.
Dude, I feel like you're gonna
So far it's just my uncle.
And it's a Bible, and it's my uncle. But I'm pretty excited about this collection.
Yes. Dude, you're going to have 2 really good books then.
Yeah, and your Snapchat's really going to boost after this.
Just snaps me the whole process. Well, I guess here we go.
Why?
This is a really large file coming through.
Yeah,
it's good Lord. Too big to download.
Why is it saying I need the compressed file?
I'd be like, I don't know how to fucking do that. And I'm going to tell you guys, and go, what'd you send me?
Honey!
I don't know how to operate it. She opens it. Oh, God, that's definitely for you. Okay.
Well, you're going to know it's coming because I have to talk to her to get the compressed file, so you're going to know it's coming.
How do you know it's for me? It's written right there on the shaft. Your name right there.
Sam, what is wrong with that condom he's wearing? That writing on the bottom. Is that a serial number? My dad wasn't joking. It is all the way at the bottom. Roll it out far enough.
Dude. Oh, shoot. All right.
Well, I think it's that time of night.
That time of the night?
Yeah, we're done with the topic hour now. If you've listened to any of these podcasts, you know that we dedicate each episode to a comedian. Normally, we do the comedians, but when we have guests, we like to have our guest do their favorite comedian. So is there a comedian that you would like to dedicate this episode to?
I'm going to have to go with, I hope I don't butcher his last name, but Jeff Leeson.
Jeff Leeson. It's Leeson, correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yep. Yeah, I didn't actually know a whole lot about him before this. But I'm reading here at Leeson, it says he was an English trader who bankrupted Barings Bank, and the United Kingdom's oldest merchant bank. He was a rogue trader who made fraudulent, unauthorized, and speculative trades, which led directly to the 1995 collapse of the bank. This is Nicholas. This is Nicholas Williams Leeson. I don't think I was talking about the comedian. I'm sorry. Shoot.
I'm listening. I'm like, God damn, the wrong guy.
I just had to do something. I had to get some sort of reaction.
You didn't know him, and we were Googling him before, and he was like, I'm just going to go with this guy. Let's see how long it takes Sam before he says something.
Yeah. He's got the same last name. He's got to be
getting big. I'm like, dude, fuck, this guy's not a good dude. Like, shit.
I think I'm following the wrong kind of comedian.
The only other thing you could have said is, it says here that Jeff Leeson is a convicted child raper. Blah, blah, blah. Like, so, I was kidding. I don't like him.
Yeah. I was joking. He's a comedian. I was joking.
Sam's over there like, I should have done some research before I did.
Shit, I should have picked Ari Shafir. It would have been a better.
Yeah, right.
No, God damn.
Yeah. Oh, dude. There's a guy that doesn't give two fucks.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's so bad. Like, I cringe sometimes watching his stuff. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, like you could have had a career, and now I'm not sure.
Like he could have blown up. He could have blown up because to be honest, he's hilarious too. But
oh yeah, he's funny and shit. But he just, he goes for that shock stuff. But
he takes
in
big
today's
swings.
world, some of that ain't working.
No.
Yeah.
So I got Jeff Leeson. Why Jeff Leeson?
I haven't known about him for very long, but I stumbled across a bunch of his videos. And you go to some comedy shows or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and the comic will, interact with the crowd, but sometimes they're like, it seems like they're just dog on the people in the crowd a little too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like almost like, okay, that person can't be having a good time.
Dude, I've watched a couple of his videos after you said his name, and I was like, I knew who he was. I've heard some of his stuff, but then I really started deep diving into him like this past week after you told me this is what you were going to go with. That dude is a crowd. He works a crowd like nobody's business. He is a crowd
it's beautiful.
king.
Oh my God.
It's a work of art.
Is insane. Like he's not mean about it. He'll give a little healthy dose of shit, but he's not mean about it. And at the end, everybody's laughing.
Yeah. So even the people that he's talking with, they're actually enjoying themselves rather than being the butt of the joke.
Oh yeah, and I remember I was watching one where the guy's it's just like, and sir, what's he's like, can I ask you what's with the hat? And the guy was wearing like a winter cap, and the guy's like, forgot to take it off. He's like, so you were just sitting here going, God, it's hot in here. And I was laughing. I was like, what is that? He's like, why is it so hot? And it made me laugh, man. And I just did a deep dive on him. And yeah, every interaction with the crowd, like at first starts off like it could be like he's targeting these people a little hard, but it always ends up everybody's having a good time. He doesn't end it like a jerk or anything.
Do you know how old he is?
I don't.
Because I'm on his homepage or whatever, and it says, I'll read his introduction real quick. It says, for over 20 years, Jeff Leeson has been astonishing crowds across North America and once in Cuba, with his off the cuff improvisational style that leaves the crowds not only wanting more. But what gets me is it says for over 20 years. And then I look at his picture. I'm like, dude, you look like you're 30. So what have you been doing? Like, you've been doing comedy since you were 10?
No shit. Yeah, because I thought, and I'm so bad at that, looking at people's faces and trying to figure out how old they are.
Same.
Because I'll look at somebody and go, they're probably my dad's age. And then I find out they're a year younger than me.
Yeah. You're like, oh, dang.
That's depressing. All right. And then it dawns on me that, I remember when, I'm 31, and I remember when my parents were, just turning 40, and I'm like, you guys are old. And now I'm not that far away.
Right?
I'm bad.
You gotta... I'll look at somebody like you said, like, he's a year younger than me. God, he looks like shit.
Right.
I'm like, I need to go check out a mirror. Do I look that bad?
Well, and that's the worst part. Like, I've always looked older than I am,
Oh.
which worked out in high school, but not anymore.
Yeah, right?
And yeah, fuck.
Dude, I turned
Now it's
I turned 21, and I went to the bar and never got carded. Finally, the bartender goes to me and goes, "You know what? You've been coming in here for a while now, and I've never carded you. I go, all right, you can card me, but before I give it to you, I go, how old do you think I am? She goes, I figured you were like 32, 33. I'm like, I'm 21, bitch.
You see,
Today.
Yeah, right?
I've always had the opposite problem. I look way younger than I actually am.
Without your beard.
Without my beard. Right now, I look like I'm my age with my beard. But before my beard, if anybody goes on my Facebook, you can see some of these pictures.
He looks like he's 12.
Yeah, I look like I'm 12, even though there's one picture that I'm 23, I think, in that picture. I'm holding a beer, but I look like I'm 12.
Yeah. Like, look at this 13-year-old drinking.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You better be NA.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So, yeah, dude. Jeff, for those of you out there listening, Jeff Leeson is an amazing crowd working guy. Go check out his stuff. Go listen to him. He's very, very funny.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch.
Yeah. He works the crowd better than anybody I think I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person that I could compare him to is the late, great Norm.
Yep.
I think it's pronounced Norman.
Norman
McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I miss Norm, even though it hasn't been long. It's only been like a couple
I was just watching a video of his. I think he was with. It was him and Andy Dick. And
Yeah,
they were talking about.
I saw that one today too.
Oh my God! They're talking. He's like, yeah, I called 9/11. He's like, what's 911? He's like, yeah, but 9/11 was a national tragedy, and I don't know why it was funny.
Andy Dick's laughing. He's like, why is that funny?
He lost it. I lost
why is that
it
funny?
too. I'm like, why was that funny? And he just has that voice and the look on his face where he could do whatever he wanted. I mean, he could turn anything into a joke.
Yeah, he's an icon. So, well, Sam.
Yes.
We loved having you on, man.
Yeah, that was great. And
I would love being on. It was a blast.
This was so fun.
And if you guys haven't got yourself a TikTok, be like me, go get one. I'm going to get one soon. I think I got to go watch some videos. I think the next 3 weeks are going to be full of videos for me.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to watch the Orange Hat Guy.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah. Plug all your stuff, man.
Let's see. If you just search on TikTok, Orange Hat Guy, or my actual TikTok name is Say No to Drugs or some shit. All one word.
All one word is great.
Right, if you, I got to do an innocent plug here, but if you're looking to shave your pubes,
yes,
fellas, you want that perfect package 4.0, just go and log on, use code Orange Hat Guy, all caps, you get 20% off free shipping.
Dang, that's a good deal right there.
That's right. I mean,
get them hardwood floors covered, man.
Yeah,
that's right.
20%.
And I can speak from experience. That is a waterproof razor. Peed on it myself. And no nicks or scrapes.
Dang. Is it just that one, or is it every single one that they sell?
Oh, I'll pee on all of them if they like.
Okay.
You have to order it and then send it to me, and I'll pee on it.
Okay, sweet. No, I was just wondering because I know like I'm going to be sending you the book. I want you to send me that. I figured that was a fair trade.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
like, I will even vacuum seal it for flavor saver.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Strong whiff, right when you open it.
That's right. That's just. I'll even get you that early morning stuff.
Dude,
that strong batch.
I can't wait.
Stuff that makes even you shudder. Hell with that.
So, all right, good.
Are clean on this thing.
Nice. Well, guys, you can always catch us at. We're on Instagram, Twitter,
Facebook.
Go like, share, comment. you can catch all the podcasts where you catch your podcasts. Obviously, you're listening to us somewhere.
Wherever you're listening to, keep listening to us here or go anywhere else. You can always get us on www.thestupidestpodcast.com.
So once again, Sam, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully
thanks.
we can do this again.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. That was fun.
Absolutely. That was fun.
So
we're going to keep you on for a little bit longer, but I think we're going to end the episode. But thank you guys again for listening. Listen to all the other episodes if you haven't listened to those yet. Yeah. We got lots of them out there already.
Go check us out on YouTube.
Yep.
All right. Well,
perfect.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.